had the Mark Rebier thing on stream, then like bet your ass I'm gonna be getting this too. All right,
Okay.
you are free to assault our eardrums with whatever bullshit you have.
Okay, so week 2 of Bonner, and I saved this story because it hits a little bit closer to home. Um, so the therapy
Racism?
gecko, I don't know. Uh, no. Therapy gecko, the if you've ever seen him on like YouTube or Facebook or Twitch or whatever, there's a guy who dresses as a gecko, and then he just has people call him from all across the country, and he just interviews them, and they just talk. That's like his whole shtick. And they will talk about literally anything. So he was doing some shows, and he was like, "Yeah, Bonnaroo," and he was like, "Yeah, I wanna talk to people." And it started off like really tame. The first guy like went up there. I don't even remember what he talked about because it was so just dumbfounded by the next few people who went. The second guy goes up there and he's like, "Yeah, my name's it. It was either I think his name is Finale." And we were like, "Really?" And he's like, "Yeah, I hate my parents." Uh, and he talked about how he grew magic mushrooms, um,
Right.
and how he almost died because him and his friend got high on mushrooms together. And then he's like, "Yeah, I grew up in the ghetto, and if you don't know, being gay in the ghetto is kind of a death sentence."
Yeah.
Oof.
And he's like, "So we were high, and my friend thought I was coming on to him, and he almost killed me." He's like, the good news is that this ends with my friend realizing that that's a really messed up way to think, and actually coming around and becoming very open and like pro LGBTQ because of it.
Aw, happy ending.
We were like, "Whoa, that's crazy. 12 minutes of being high on mushrooms made your friend not a bigot? That's crazy." So,
And that is why mushrooms should be legalized.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it just takes a push.
Not just legalized, fucking
well, he did
required
almost
by
kill his
law.
friend. So, anyway, so this guy's up there for like 20 minutes, right? Because, like, we're just eating it up. We're like, "This is insane." And I literally looked at my friends and said, "I want to go talk to him, but how do you top the guy who almost died on mushrooms because his friend thought he was gay?" The answer is the girl who got up there next. She gets up there, she introduces herself. She's like, "Yo, I work at this animal vet," or like this, I think she was like a dog care person. So like she took care of specifically people's dogs. But I want to say it was like a rescue thing. And he was like, "Oh wow, you must like really love animals." And she's like, "Yeah, I used to be part of the zoo rotation where I went and worked at a bunch of really famous zoos before I had a really bad May one time." And we were like, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, "Yeah, well, like, back in May." And we go, "Oh," thinking, "Oh, COVID." And she goes, "Of 2014." And we were like, "Wait, what the fuck happened in May of 2014? And she goes,
It was
"Yeah,
2018.
She goes, "Yeah, so I
No, it was
started."
14. You're right.
She
You're
goes,
right, you're
"Yeah,
right,
I
sorry.
started at the Cincinnati Zoo."
Yikes.
And we were like, "Wait, what?" We were like, "This is not going where I think it's going."
Oh,
Apparently, the guy who plays Therapy Gecko has no idea what this story is, and he's like, "I do not remember this happening, but please tell us." And she's like, "Yeah, so my first day, we're walking around doing tours, the new training orientation and everything, and all of a sudden, we see the zoo coordinator just shoot by, like taking off somewhere." And we're like,
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh shit, something must have happened. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll hear about it later." All of a sudden, over the radios, they're like, "Yo, switch to this channel now. We have an emergency." And she's like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" Switches over. They're like, "Yo, there's a girl uh, in the gorilla pen right now." And they're like, "What?" They're like, "Yes, we cannot get her out." Because the thing they don't tell you is that she said there's like a 16-foot drop from where the people are to the gorilla pen. And then from there, there's a foot of water, and it's lined with electrical fence made to stop a charging gorilla. Like, they're like, we don't know how she got in there to this day. Like, she's like, it was awful. And then she proceeded to tell us that they, like, went through all the steps and procedures they're supposed to go through. They, like, try to recall the animals. And they're like, so, when did y'all make the decision to, like, pull the plug? And she's like, well, here's the thing. She's like, I'm never getting a job in a zoo again. So I guess it's okay for me to tell you this. Apparently, there is, like, an international board of zookeepers. Or something like this. Like, some kind of... It has to do with, like, an international board of, like... yeah, kind of. Shadow council of, like...
Gorilla
zoos
murderers.
and, like, reserves and stuff like that. And essentially what happens is they're, like... They make all of the rules and procedures way ahead of time. So, she was like, yeah, when he didn't recall with the rest of the gorillas, it was pretty much done. Like, it was gonna happen.
God.
It was just a matter of when, not if. And so, he's like, damn, so you helped kill Harambe? And she's like, well, I mostly dealt with the fallout of it, you know?
Right.
But yeah, something like that. It's like,
Jeez.
oh my god,
fucking-
we just...
So, by the way, Harambe took place in 2016. I remember this because
14, 16, whatever. She said
I remember
something.
this because Harambe had so many write-in votes during the election cycle that he beat Jill Stein in the polls.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Also, it was a little boy that jumped in.
Whatever.
I'm on the
Yeah,
I'm on
there
the
was a
Wikipedia
little
page.
boy who fell in, jumped in, who knows. And then his mom was up at the top, and I'm just kind of sitting here going like, it's a special brand of stupid to have to get past all of those fucking things to fall into the gorilla
Yeah.
pit.
Because she's
'Cause,
like, it's like a 15-foot drop, and then there's like a foot of water at the bottom, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
there's like electrical wire everywhere to stop a gorilla. Like,
Yeah, no, I remember the mom being like, well, I just looked away, and then he was beyond the thing, and I'm like, what is your child made out of?
I'm wondering, like, how that kid feels now that it's been, like, what, like 6 years? Like, he has to be, like, 9 now?
He has to have a crazy story that he can't tell anyone, because everyone's going to be like, dude, that was an endangered gorilla. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Right, like, how does it
really
feel?
cool. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Like,
You
I
killed fucking
remember,
Harambe, you bastard.
like, sometimes zoo animals escape from where they are supposed to be.
You know that in, like, 9
And that's
years...
crazy.
In, like,
But,
9
like-
years, there's gonna be, like, some fucking viral-ass video of him getting interviewed on Good Morning America or some shit like that.
Flossing in front of, like, the cage when they killed him.
Oh no!
No, Josh, you see, by
I
then...
put out the hit.
By then, we'll be on Fortnite, too, and who knows what kind of interesting...
We're
little
already
things-
on Fortnite 3. What are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about? It's still Fortnite.
It's
Yeah, but
Fortnite
remember
chapter
how they
30.
destroyed all of Fortnite, and then they brought it back, and that was like the rebirth of Fortnite to Fortnite whatever.
There's
I
too
don't
much
know.
mention of Fortnite going on in this. This is disgusting.
I don't know. One of my ex-coworkers' brothers got back at him by letting his daughter play Fortnite. So she would come home and be like, Daddy, I want to play Fortnite. And he's just like, no,
Also,
please don't.
Brandon, I got dirt on shit that you played. Don't start.
I literally don't know what you're referring to.
I
But please,
don't either.
please do share.
No, I was bluffing.
I'll out myself right now. I downloaded World of Warcraft. This
Oh,
week.
dude, fucking
You-
really?
Yeah.
Come on.
It's gonna
Bad.
be disappointing, and you know it.
Well, is it better than only playing Classic?
Yes. Classic at least was like a game with like design philosophy behind it.
Yeah, well, that is
They're
true. I am
replacing
only.
sexy ladies with fucking flower arrangements. They
Yeah.
have something going on there that I don't think I can subscribe to.
It's literally an Activision Blizzard game. The fuck is wrong with you?
My friend made me do it.
Normie.
Yeah, well, shut the fuck up, Tyler.
Your friend jumped off a bridge. Would you jump off a bridge?
Honestly, yeah, probably.
Damn.
I just want to end it all anyway.
Damn, Josh, you okay, buddy?
We need to call Therapy Gecko or whatever the fuck.
Fuck,
I
man.
remember the first time I saw Therapy Gecko, it was like somebody who was like accidentally dating their twin because they had been like adopted out, and I'm just sitting here going like, if this is true, the second I found out, I would have probably puked and then dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah, a lot of it was, oh, that person's in a costume. Let me talk to them. And, like, they
Speaking
weren't
of-
very interesting the 2 days I went to it. Except for Harambe Girl and the guy who almost died on mushrooms.
So speaking of dating your twin or some shit, do you guys see that there's a Netflix documentary that came out like a couple months ago where there was a fertility doctor in Indiana who was literally just replacing all of the
Yes,
sperm
I saw
samples?
that, and he has, like,
upwards of 50 kids.
Yeah, he's got like a shit ton of kids, like all within like a 2-hour radius. So like, there's
No,
a
I
very
remember
very
looking-
strong possibility that like it's gonna be a lot easier to date your sibling, your half sibling come 15, 16 years.
Yep, no, I remember watching that because what he would do is he would either entirely replace the semen sample with who he said was a anonymous donor, it was him, or he would make like a secret sauce of the intended donor and his. And the worst fucking part
like, secret
that it
sauce.
it wasn't illegal. What he was doing was at best fraud, but it wasn't
because he
illegal
didn't
at all.
Yeah, the court couldn't find any laws that he broke. Yeah.
Yeah, like at best he lied about who was the donor, but if in a lot of these cases it was supposed to be like an anonymous sperm donor from a sperm bank,
Yeah,
and it
basically,
was him instead.
if it wasn't written in their contract that this person is that's
You know, that was
Do
the
you think
crazy thing.
Was he just short on, like, supply? It was like, yo, I gotta cut some costs somewhere.
Power
in some because in some cases it would be like they'd be doing like in vitro stuff, so it would be their actual partner's sample that he would just throw out and use his instead. So
Yeah,
he,
no,
like,
100%.
Yeah, like some
it
people
had
had a planned, like the dad was right there. If they ran out, they could have just asked him for another sample. It was a power trip, 100%.
Oh yeah, he had to be getting off on it.
Well, he was
Literally.
getting off on something, all right.
I mean, yeah, literally, but like seriously.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah.
And there's like fucking therapy groups and like Facebook groups so that people can find their siblings, so that everybody can know that, you know, this happened to them, and
LMAO.
deal with the fact that like the person who was supposed to be their dad isn't actually their biological father. And I was like reading this shit going like, yeah. And then immediately after that, it spurned a whole bunch of new laws that's basically like, you cannot lie about who the sperm donor is. You cannot use your own sperm. I think it made that some sort of sexual assault because, like, yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
mean, that's gonna be one hell of a family reunion later, though.
It's gonna be the worst party
Yeah.
ever. Half the town is over and it's like, hey, we're related.
Oh,
This-
yikes.
It's just a thing you don't want to out either. Like,
Right.
you know,
Oh,
like,
they're all gonna be, if they're all within like a 2-hour radius, they're all
it's
gonna
one
like,
town.
oh, they're all gonna be, if they wouldn't have found out, they're all gonna be like in each other's dating circles and,
Which is why the Facebook groups are very helpful, because then you can know who's actually your sibling.
no shit.
Because if it was an anonymous sperm donor, they don't let you donate like hundreds of times and be like the predominant sperm donor in the area. They will eventually be like, sir, we have enough.
I don't like the idea.
Get
of
your
that
gravy
either.
out the mix.
Jeez, don't say gravy, please.
You know.
Your cocoa
I
butter.
don't-
Stop.
Much worse, much worse.
Cocoa butter. Do 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 do
Because
do.
I actually use cocoa
Yeah, I was
butter
gonna
as
say,
lotion.
Emily like
Please don't.
Emily like fucking goes to like a vat of cocoa butter a month.
Wow.
I
All
like
right.
to be soft. But don't you fucking ruin my beautiful, wonderful cocoa butter with your disgusting fluids.
Yeah, Josh.
I'll do my best.
Did you know that you used to be able to buy you used to be able to buy guns from Abercrombie and Fitch? Isn't that weird?
What?
Yeah. So I was looking at Ernest Hemingway's Wikipedia page. Don't ask me why. I was on Harambe, then I got to the killing of Cecil the Lion in 2015. Then I got to Trophy Hunters, and then I got to Ernest Hemingway. And it's like, oh, he shot himself with his favorite shotgun that he bought from Abercrombie and Fitch. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you used to be able to do that in the 60s?
Damn,
I guess it was an entirely different store.
damn, I can't get an abortion, but I can buy a gun without a background check.
Whoa,
at my
whoa,
favorite
whoa, whoa.
clothing store.
Not from.
Josh, we can do anything because we're white men.
We're
Oh, that's
men.
true. Never mind.
Stupid women. Like,
Dude, my state is currently doing its very best to make IUDs illegal. Bruh, you
Yeah.
can't fucking stop me.
I don't know why. Why? Like,
Christofascism mostly. It is what it is.
I just don't understand why people care that much.
Oh, because you know.
Well, because we have to love fetuses.
The real
That way we can hate children.
the real answer to this is that the unborn is a very easy demographic to please and use for points because they can't dispute your claims, they cannot fight back against what you're doing. They're a very easy moral high ground to take because baby. They literally cannot do anything about you using them as a standing point. Once they're born, you can just be like, fuck them, there's always more unborn to be had.
You have to throw them in the flawed foster care system.
Yup.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
but if you have a problem with abortion, you should just adopt. Nah, we don't want to do that because it's a difficult system and
Very expensive to adopt. It's having a baby the good old natural way. It costs the price of doctor's appointments.
so
but
here's the fun
adopting's
thing.
expensive.
So here's the fun thing about North Dakota. In order to adopt, because the foster care system is so like bad, and we have a lot of Native Americans that are in foster care, in order to get to the point where you can legally adopt, you have to go through so many years of being a foster parent before you. And that's why we had to go through all that and like be lined up just in case we couldn't have a baby. That way we could, turn around, do foster parents for a few years, and then turn around and adopt. So like, it's near impossible. Even if you just straight out like, hey, I want to adopt that 14-year-old Native American whose parents burned in a house fire. Well, here's like a year of classes, and then you got to be a foster parent for a couple of years, and then yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I kind of get it. Like, oh, you were experienced with children in the foster system. But not every adoptive parent would make a good foster parent. There is like a lot of emotional baggage with being a foster parent.
Yeah. That and like, I mean, I get, yeah, you want your parents to have like the most success and like be trained and stuff, but there's a lot of fuck ups that can literally just have kids that shouldn't.
Right. No, we have to avoid anything except for the tried and true heterosexual birth parent dynamic of a father who lives in his own self-described man cave lined with like illicit pornography, and a mother who has a lot of funny little text gimmicks and like pillows and decorations that all point fun about how she drinks because you were born. Fucking.
I've seen several of those situations fail spectacularly, but you know what? You still can't adopt if you're single.
Yeah.
Just a one-parent situation? Nope. But you can have someone fuck you and then never see you again, and you'll have a baby.
Yep. It's a little bass backwards.
Dude, the dream.
Who wants to play D&D? What the fuck, Josh? Who wants to play D&D?
Josh, do you want to have a whole bunch of baby mamas left behind, or do you want to get pregnant? That's a really
I'm gonna leave that up to your imagination.
Josh saw the meme that Isaac put, Misa pregnant, and he's like, oh fuck. Oh fuck.
You know,
bet-
impreg is a thing.
I bet they'd let Jar Jar get an abortion.
I think they'd
For-
encourage it.
for the-
Every
for the
single
good of the
person
galaxy.
of Jar Jar's race hates him. Like,
Look,
you go
oh, no,
to Jar Jar's home place, and they're like, oh, fuck, not this guy again. Like, really?
No, it's just like the Jedi Creed says. There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is abortion.
Fair.
There is no Jar Jar. Please get rid of him.
Okay. I could
All right.
yeah, let's go ahead.
Let's do some D&D, guys.
Let's just get all that out of the way.
Fandolin is pro-choice, by the way. Just
Nice.
throwing it out there.
This backwater outside of Neverwinter, yeah, my ass, Fandolin's pro-choice.
You know, one can dream.
Well, I mean, they just have magic. So.
Daggle Neverember's like trying to recover from the Daggle Neverember's trying to recover from like the controversy of like the Waterdeep dragon heist, and he's like, "Oh, I had all the gold stashed away, and it was gonna be the best gold. I was gonna spend it all on Waterdeep." I hate everything.
And then he has sex with his daughter.
Jesus Christ.
Accurate.
All right, can we play D&D now?
Please
Allegedly.
stop. Oh, dude, the cloud.
No,
Alright.
he didn't have sex with his daughter. He just said that if he wasn't related to his daughter, he would have sex
Yeah,
with
he
her.
totally
Very
would.
different.
He fucked a stripper. That's very different.
Somebody come here. Alright.
Yep. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop because I'm about to go down a rabbit hole.
we
that
still
we will
have
not get to play D&D. Yeah.
we still have Barthen's provisions on the horizon. Let's be real. That's
Yeah. Well, we're about.
Whole
Yeah,
bunch
we're
of
gonna-
slang that you have no idea what it means. Go.
I'm just gonna throw a whole bunch out there. You're gonna hear a lot of bussin', and I might even say, is it busting it down? Busting it down, sexual style.
Bussin' it down, sexual style.
Okay. All right.
Worked up white boy.
And goated with the sauce. And just no context. Just goated with the sauce. What is? I don't know. All right. So we'll pick up from where you guys left off. You were making your way back to Fandolin from the Tower of Storms. You are bringing back the supplies that were supposed to be in Fandolin for Barthen's shipment to make it out to the loggers camp that you were escorting him on. So yeah, you guys are entering into town with the lost supplies.
You know what? Renato's gonna be that dude, and he's definitely gonna like do like a little trumpet sound off as they enter town perimeter. Just be like, "Yeah, check us out. We fucking did this." And like, ba 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 ba.
The three people that see you, two of them wave. One of them gives they start to wave and they look really excited. And then they like go stone face and give you and just flip you the bird, the most sarcastic way possible.
Everyone's a critic.
Okay, firing the hand crossbow at that guy.
No, Hiroto.
Oh, no.
Everyone's a
If there's
critic.
one thing you have learned, you don't shoot people
Without good
yet.
reason.
Oh, I still do not regret hitting that gnomish child at all.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Well, you know what they say. Every legend begins with a good old-fashioned word of mouth. Yes.
If
A
you say
little
so.
bit more racism than you remember. Yes, I know.
We'll get past that part. I'm surprised you know about what racism is, but wow, innocence truly is dead. You know, maybe they'll talk about this in Neverwinter. I wonder if we can get everything that we've done, like, in writing or something.
You can write it.
Yes, but it's more official if the townmaster, signs and stamps on it. It's got more of a bit of legitimacy, so I can wave it about in taverns and impress people.
Like a penis. Yes, I know. Thank you. Let's
I-
go.
All right.
All right. No,
Where do
Yeah,
you guys want to go with all this stuff?
to the townmaster, I guess. Oh no. Oh, we gotta go to Barthen.
Barthen's Brovisions.
You're welcome.
So you walk up to Barthen's Provisions, and you see him kind of out strapping up the cart, and he nods at you, gives you a sup nod. He tells you that his clerks have filled 2 crates with supplies as he hands you a sheet of parchment, upon which is written an inventory of the crate's contents, including empty lines, basically, to as you all make inventory of what you were able to recover. Foodstuffs such as dried meat, blocks of cheese, loaves of bread, as well as casks of ale and flasks of oil. The 2 heavy crates are loaded onto there's 2 heavy crates that are already loaded, and then there's a couple empty crates for you, him, whoever, to load up what you have. They're on a 2-wheeled cart pulled by an ox. And Barthen looks up, be like, "My ox's name is Vincent.
Hi, Vincent.
He's hella bussin'.
I feel like you don't actually know what that word means. You're just saying it to come off as cool and hip with the kids. Barthen, how old are you again?
This ox is goated with the sauce.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Okay, guys.
Is he a quirked up white boy?
Sexual style.
Okay.
All right, guys. I apologize.
No,
Hiroto looks incredibly confused because he just assumes this is some cultural thing he's not getting.
it
Which
had
it
to,
is.
It had to happen. It's
Well,
fine.
See, there's in order to accurately get this Gen Z bro, let's just bring on my Gen Z bro.
No.
You had him lined up at the ready.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, what's happening with it, Pim?
It's an
Oh,
Abe
no.
episode.
It's your boy Barthen.
Oh, no.
Disgusting.
Is it
So
bussin'?
what's happening with it, G?
Shut the fuck up. Well, you see, Biba, my friend Biba here was just inquiring about the quality of this ox that you have here that we're...
Yeah, is it a quirked up white ox?
Yeah, this ox here is actually probably like my best ox. He is goated with the sauce, actually.
Guys.
And he's getting ready to bust it down sexual style.
Oh, Hiroto's gonna look incredibly disgusted.
I don't... what do you do with your ox breeding program is, in your spare time is... Well, it belongs specifically in your spare time. And what about the... the route ahead? Is it typically dangerous, or is it normally a peaceful way going north?
IYKYK.
Oh my god.
Same fucking initials.
Would you describe the road venturing forth as sussy wussy?
Disgusting.
Yeah, it hits different. It hits different.
Oh, dude.
Fucking God.
I hate how many of these things I say a little too regularly that I'm now only realizing.
Are you saying it hits different?
It
I
does
say
indeed
it's
hit
different
different.
all the time.
do be hitting different though. And, just to make polite conversation, Barthen, how has business been ever since, we rolled into town? I like to hope that we are making a positive contribution to Vandalin.
High key, I've been, it's been booming, really. I have my boy, what's his name? Brendan back, I'm sorry, I completely forgot. I forgot what I was doing with that. My boy Brendan, he's been helping me run my shop. He needs a bit of a glow up, but I kind of think he's one of them e-boys.
What? And what, pray tell, is an e-boy exactly? I hate things that I hate saying in character. I can't believe you're doing this to me.
It's a boy with ease.
So can Brendan come out, Isaac?
Yeah, sure.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Brendan walks up from the back of the store. Like, you guys are outside loading up a cart, so.
Brendan, as he's walking up, he is in fact holding his. Well, you guys would, out of character, would know as T-posing.
God.
So you just see him walking up with his arms out, wearing what you would know as headphones.
No, he is
wearing
not.
Earmuffs.
Yeah, they're just earmuffs, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
They wore
I will draw a line somewhere.
Tyler,
And
I had an electric guitar.
You had an axe with cool magic amplification, okay? It was at least
It was
workable.
an electric guitar.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
wait till I give you just a straight up human gun.
Yeah. But he
There
is
are fantasy guns, but why can't he just not have an AK-47?
I was gonna say, Bebop had
I was
some.
gonna say, we'll just go buy one from Abercrombie and Finch.
Bebop had some single action armies, but and you find within the chest the legendary Glock.
Look, man, all I'm saying is some people are stupid. It's worth it.
You got the strap. It is indeed a deagle. Anyway, please continue to describe this crime against nature.
Anyways, but he has long black hair, but it's really greasy, kind of hanging down in front of his face. He's wearing a T-shirt that says "Fork Knife Royal Battle."
All right.
He has his cloak kind of tied around his waist. He's wearing capris and canvas shoes, and he's walking up, and you just hear bruh, 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 and it progressively gets louder as he's coming up, and right as he comes up to you, he's like, "Have you ever heard of a hit game called Fork Knife?"
All right. I guess that this is how Dragons of Icespire Peak becomes a non-canon shitpost campaign.
Yes, my little cousin has spoken of this fork knife many times. It seems like a great battle royale. Huh.
It took me a very long time to learn how to use forks and knives, because I don't understand why it needs to be in smaller bits.
Why don't you take me down to Fork Knife?
Take me down to Fork Knife City, where the forks are knife and the knives are city.
Take me
Okay.
home. No, take me home.
Go,
I
please.
think you are home currently.
Get me
but,
out of here.
Unless Brandon is somewhere else, he is currently home. You could just leave.
Point taken.
Wow. All right, no, I will say you kind of walked
All right,
into
well,
that one.
and that's when the smoke clears, and we see that Hiroto has been hit by a fireball and is dead.
Wow.
Oh,
A very,
It
very
was
small
it was Brandon who hopped off, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brendan just looks and it's like, man, dude's took an L.
Oh my god.
Isaac, 30 minutes before session start, is calling is calling Abe like desperate, like, dude, I didn't do any prep at all. You need to help me. I need to stall.
No,
you have to.
no,
this has been planned out.
It's worse. I've been planning this for a week.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's better than like trying to talk to children and be like, "What are the kids saying?" Like, get away from me. Calling the cops.
I will accept responsibility for this crime against man, considering I am the one who graffitied.
This is a lesson. You know how you're like, the long form campaign is going to be consequences for your actions. Well, this is what that looks like.
We're pre-tasting our consequences now. Huh?
Oh
He
boy.
just wants us to know what they're gonna
Brandon-
be like.
Brandon fucked around, and it's time for him to find out this week. On...
What is the greatest crime that we've committed in Faerun? Is it helping the Lord of Murder return to life and serving him in this awful war crime laden campaign of violence and death? Or was it creating Barthen's Brovisions in the middle of backwards ass Vandalin?
I still think the ball thing is only third. Remember, we ascended Vecna to godhood, so
That's definitely the worst one. Yes.
I mean, we slaughtered an entire baseball team for no reason.
It wasn't for no reason. They were stepping.
And then we accepted a few cities were gonna be destroyed in the time it was gonna take us, so we didn't even try to help them.
That's more of like a...
That was a legit, like, emotional moment, to be fair. That shit hit hard.
I mean, we straight up committed fraud to inherit property.
Don't remind
Yeah,
me.
that is true. I remember
How
Tyler
did I-
screaming about it.
How did I not tell you guys no for any of that? I was so into yes-anding, and it was like, oh, surely they'll never pass the stealth check in the records office. Oh, it's a nat 20. Jermon rolls like a 38 for stealth, and I'm like, okay, roll for the forger's kit. Oh, that's like a 19. So it's like a 26, and I'm like, okay. And I guess you just have to. It just kept on going and going.
The DM is the only one who's allowed to tell you no, though. Like, I can't tell anybody else here no.
At a certain point, if you say no enough, you're just being an unfun asshole. But
if you never say no, then you get deed monkeys.
True.
Even Emily remembers the deed.
The worst part
monkeys.
about it is there's deed monkeys, and it was literally as many deed monkeys as could be summoned, and then one Jermong wearing a monkey costume.
Remember, Luffy, butt-ass naked, painted the same color as the floor.
Yeah, he did. And I was like, yeah, oh yeah, no, your chosen favorite terrain is urban. I think this counts. And then you made me pay for it. Oh my god. Can we go? We're like an hour in. Can we please go take this fucking trolley to the lumber camp?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what we were doing.
So Brendan dabs and goes back into the store, and
It's
I
good to
wish
have
to
you,
commit
buddy.
arson while he is inside.
Hiroto has become chaotic evil.
Oh yeah.
Lawful evil. I now swear an oath to destroy all Gen Zers.
he's principled, so
he's
it's fine.
he takes some levels in Oath of Vengeance Paladin.
Worth.
All right, but yeah, it's getting to be about that time, and so the caravan, all of Barthen's employees and stuff have loaded up the cart and all the stuff that you guys brought, so it is all ready to go.
All
To
right,
the lumber camp.
Barthen, thank you very much for your contribution to Vandalin's safety, and I promise we will be back post-haste with good news.
This is an escort mission, motherfuckers.
Oh, god damn it.
Barthen,
No.
can it not? Could you just like stay?
Oh, you're asking
Please.
Barthen.
Please, for your own safety.
It's so dangerous out there. What if you get
It's
killed?
oh
If you get stabbed from behind repeatedly.
It won't be lit at all.
I'm finna go with you. But if there's any obstacles, they're about to catch these hands.
Oh no.
All right, but this wasn't a planned.
This trip's. Go ahead. Sorry.
This was not a planned diversion. Okay, you are not getting any share of the reward money.
You're cool with that.
He straight up takes off his shirt. What'd you say to me?
Listen, all I'm saying is that we are perfectly capable. If you want to accompany us to make sure this is done, then by all means. But until I have some sort of how do you say proof of your contribution to the effort, I'm afraid that we may have to withhold some of the funds that are being contributed to us for a successful completion of this task. We've already combated through a infested lighthouse full of, well, heavens know what. We're still trying to figure that one out.
Yeah.
Barthen will look at the rest of the group and sounds like dude needs a vibe check.
Please put your shirt back on.
And then he proceeds to try to nut tap Renato.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Okay.
This is unadvised.
All right. So it is at this point that I am going to unveil how Barthen works.
I'm sorry.
Barthen
has
Barthen
mechanics?
Barthen is a level 4 wild magic barbarian.
Oh, God.
But instead of rolling on the wild magic table when he rages, he gets to roll when he does something brotastic.
Fuck off.
Also, it is a custom wild magic table tailored specifically for a Gen Z bro.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Isaac?
I can feel the bile rising in the back of my
More work
throat.
into this fucking character.
This part, dude, I did not know about this part. This is a surprise to me as well.
As you go in for the nut tap, give me a D8.
All right.
Oh, sweet. That is a 6.
6. Oh, okay. So a 6 is that the female sees straight through that you don't got no big dick energy. So you actually shrink one size as you go to tap his nuts. So now you are a small humanoid.
I see.
Haha.
What's
Roll
a
to
good...
tap?
Roll to tap.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you still. Well, I'll just give Tyler a dex.
Like a
save.
dex save. Yeah, it's definitely a
Dick
saving
save.
throw. Oh man. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. As soon as my fucking character sheet loads. Good lord. The one person in the party who has a sworn manservant ready to die on his behalf.
Yeah, no,
And-
this might.
All right.
Devolve
Yeah,
into
you're very easily able to take one step to the left and not get hit in the nuts as this bro shrinks down to about 4 feet tall.
What, bro? What? Still taller
And-
than Biba.
And the sword comes out. Would you please take a seat and not do that again? And also put your shirt back on.
Oh yeah, shirt was off when he shrunk, so when he puts it back on, it's basically going to be a dress now.
Better.
Oh yeah.
All right, fine. If you want to hop on the, fine, you can come along. If you want to
Pringles is cackling.
Nice clapback.
if you want to catch arrows with us, for us, then by all means. Now we've wasted enough time already. Let's be off.
If I might decipher some of your language, I believe I can put this in terms you'll understand. Do not touch the Lord Renato, or you will catch these hands.
Catch these feet.
And he just kind of like pounds his chest like twice.
I think he understands. Then again, I'm not too sure, but I'll be watching.
Chest tap twice for yes.
He does it.
God.
All right. So you guys begin to make your way. It is roughly 50 miles north of Fandolin, but you are able to catch a ride on the cart, so you're making pretty good time. And in true Isaac fashion, I really don't give a shit about exploration, so it takes about a day.
I need to get you some tables, dog.
Were there any bops playing?
Well,
I mean,
we do have a bard with us, but like, fucking.
it's also the one that you blatantly pissed off, so.
Yeah, you gave him a nut tap, and that's some pretty fucked up shit.
Renato plays the ballad of Barthen the little bitch.
Bradley sees what's happening, and like I imagine we're just riding in silence for a little while, and Bradley is seeing how tense the situation is between Renato and Barthen. He thinks it's hilarious, so he's gonna a few minutes down the road, he's gonna be like, Renato, you know what I'd love to hear right now? I'd love a song. Barthen, do you have any recommendations for songs that our bard friend here could play for us?
Renato's eyes are twitching.
Yo, do you know any X or Drake?
I know trumpet.
God damn it.
I know.
And Brillo's just snickering. He's like, do you know any X? Renato?
I know advanced trumpet literature, if that is of any difference to you. I've only been I did a few semesters at the College of Olam, and you will not disrespect my craft like this. Why are we doing this? Brayden, a shame on you.
Would I know?
Shame on what?
Could I possibly be able to anyone that he mentioned, like anything like he mentioned? Would I be
Definitely
able
not.
to?
Fandolin is super backwoods. You have no idea, and
Well,
he's from
like,
a very,
wait.
very refined.
So what I'm gonna like say here. So like with Gen Z culture, it is very easy to like cancel people.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Would I be able to pull anything from that, be like, cancel him? Basically.
Renato is a fuckboy, but we haven't gotten to that yet.
Also, who's gonna cancel him? Us?
So, okay.
Society?
I'm gonna
but we
give,
don't got Twitter here, so society's not
yeah.
gonna know what happened.
I'm gonna give you a soft maybe because you can't just say, "Can I cancel him?" Like you gotta do something.
Roll to cancel.
All right, Renato's canceled. Renato's canceled. You better start rolling up Benato.
make a charisma save against canceling.
It's all good. I'll wait to use that.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna let you roll to cancel. Like if you're gonna do shit, like slandering and doing stuff, like sure, whatever.
I
But
feel like that's
you gotta-
charisma save on Renato's part.
Yeah, but you gotta do it.
The reason why I asked, because I legitimately, like, out of character, I have no idea, like if that is something canon that I wouldn't like. 'Cause I don't actually know about
you
it.
wouldn't know anyway. That's why I'm letting you play this, is because people in Fandolin are super backwoods.
Yep.
You would have no idea of anything basically outside of Fandolin, and
Okay.
the map. Oh, you're not on Roll20, so you can't see it. But literally, we're looking at the map of Fandolin, and there's maybe 20, 30 buildings total, including houses.
The college
So
of
you're super.
the college of New Olam is basically Juilliard, and it's like fantasy Juilliard.
Okay.
Yeah, so you honestly have almost the same knowledge that I would actually expect out of Barthen. Like you wouldn't know these
Okay,
things.
so I literally am Barthen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, Barthen would be stupid to the ways of everything that isn't Fandolin.
You basically know Fandolin, you know your path to the loggers camp that you're going to, and basically anything that you might encounter along the way, like wildlife, stuff like that. But as far as like the outside world, yeah, nuh-uh.
Okay, then in response to what he just said, I'll just be like, sounds like a glizzy gobbler.
I am sorry. Anyway.
Is that some sort of creature?
Out of context, last week I listened Glizzy is also like a penis.
Yes.
Yes.
Because penis is hot dog.
Yeah. So, because last week I listened and no one said that. I was just like double checking, so you guys
Yeah,
knew
'cause
that
we're
as
both-
I
well.
didn't say it
we're all-
because that was what Tyler knew it as when it was fucking that old post about Obama as the best glizzy gobbler, and then it was a picture of him eating a hot dog, and then it was like a Trump eating a hot dog, and he was like, Trump could gobble so many glizzies, and it was going back and forth and getting more and more and more evident that it was about blowjobs.
He got the guck sloppy turbo 3000 or whatever the fuck.
Oh, the Glock 3000.
Yeah, the turbo
I
sloppy.
hate-
Guac. My bad. I think it was that's what
Yeah.
it was. Guac.
It goes back and forth between being guac and gluck, but I hate both of those noises equally.
Anyway, I think
I don't know what it is about those noises, but since they are gagging, it makes me want to gag when I hear them.
I think Renato has big bisexual energy and doesn't give a shit at this insinuation. Just kind of brushes it off.
Homophobe?
Yeah, it's Fanlin for you, I guess. Backwoods ass, fucking red state in the middle of a blue. Jeez.
Why are we
Alright.
protecting this
Alright.
fucking town?
Because
I'll
Isaac
quit.
won't let us kill him. Isaac
Alright.
said no.
I'll quit derailing for a second.
Oh shit! Now we're going to the poggers camp. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
What have I fucking done?
Yeah, so
You just
asshole.
you see Barthen
Set it
making
up.
the Poggers face the entire time.
This entire episode is because of Brandon.
he's never gonna do any fucking map vandalism ever again.
So yeah, so this is the path you guys are taking, just so you know. You're following the
it
tribal
lit.
trail up. The path is lit, fam. So you guys make, this is all kind of happening while you're there, but as you enter the forest, within the first couple miles, about 60 feet ahead of you, there's a wild boar that stands in a small clearing, and the boar glares at you suspiciously.
Hey yo, anyone want to see me ride that bad boy?
No.
Yes,
Kind of.
please show us.
I
by all
am-
means.
I am doubtful that you can, but intrigued that you may.
I'm about to ride this sussy baka. I take off my shirt and try to hop onto the boar.
Okay. So before we do that, Gradulus,
Yeah.
you hear an oh so familiar voice speak to you at this point.
Now?
Oh no!
Yeah, it's a boar. He says, keep that imbecile away from my servant.
Barthen, please don't do that.
And so, give me an animal handling check, Barthen.
Barthen, please, no.
I did not
Okay.
have time to.
No,
to...
you good. Just roll, and
Okay.
I'll keep the stats pretty low because
It was an
you're
8.
not good.
Yeah,
Okay, so
it was
yeah,
an
you
8.
this board just basically you start to get on it, and it kind of starts to let you, and then it immediately just flips you way off.
Jeez.
100% golf clapping like whenever you do no contest in Smash Brothers.
Barthen's or Brayless, god damn it, Brayless just gonna run up and grab him by the collar, and gonna pick him up, or I guess by the back of the neck. Now that he's not wearing a shirt, and just kind of pick him up and be like, hey, "You're not getting back on the boar. Please don't do
Dude,
that again."
Straight up not
Is-
having a good time.
So the boar kind of runs off as this is happening.
There's definitely somebody in my ear who would really rather you not do that, and I don't feel like getting hit by lightning again. So if you could just
Like
chill for a
that
while.
that lemon
Oh.
cricket dude. Are you talking about that lemon cricket dude?
Excuse me.
I don't. So I forget his actual name, but
Jiminy Cricket?
Jiminy Cricket. But
Were you thinking of like Lemony Snicket?
yeah. But see. Okay.
He is a Jinzier. He doesn't know the
It's the genuine article.
You know that
To
little
be fair,
cricket, Lemony Snicket?
Why are their names so similar? It's absolutely fair. That can't be a coincidence, right?
Holy shit! I'm gonna
Yes,
do a time. I'm gonna do a single timestamp, and it's just gonna be episode starts. Oh, God.
No, we got like
never start.
we got like 5 minutes before I let it divulge into madness.
All right.
Yeah. But you have that lemon cricket too.
God damn it.
No crickets here. Trust me, it's a long story. I'm not getting into it now, but don't do that again.
Big yikes.
You're not wrong.
Christ.
More of a medium-sized yikes person myself. Why so many yike?
Look, as long as this yikes doesn't end with me getting hit by lightning, then have fun, but don't mess with the boars.
And how is your recent religious crisis going at the moment, Bradulus? You're handling that particularly well.
Well, I haven't tried to smite anything yet, and I don't think I'm going to try at this moment. So, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yes, for your sake and I guess Barthen's, I hope that we do not get ambushed along the way. We are about to head into the forest, though, and you never know what we might find in there.
Yep. Not making me feel better about it, Renato.
That's correct, Biba. There will be many trees. Very good.
Trees.
You continue the rest of the way to the loggers' camp, and from time to time you do see in various clearings just these same boars just kind of eyeing you down. Like, none of them making any moves, but it's very evident you are being watched as you're traveling through the woods.
Yeah, every time I see one, I'm just gonna tense up.
Is the boar like a symbol of Talos? Am I like...
I don't think so. There is a reason
Okay.
in this module, but I don't know that it's like overarching lore reason.
Yeah, I was about to say, that doesn't sound familiar, but I mean, I'm not trying to meta. I should
Not
meta.
Talos, but I would imagine what's-his-face, right?
Answer
Tyr?
No, who's the guy who hit us with lightning last week?
That would be Talos.
Oh,
That'd be
was
Talos.
it Talos? I thought
Yeah.
it was a different guy.
Well, the lightning bolt was just an anchorite of him, but the call lightning
Yeah, it's
was
potato.
Yeah, I remember it was Talos because whenever it happened, I was like, "By Talos, this can't be happening." And
Talos doesn't kill people. Lightning kills people. Anyway.
God damn it.
I will have my hand crossbows out, and I will like have them at the ready every time I see one of the fucking boars. But I ain't gonna shoot.
Yeah, Renato has his prime, but he's not, like, he's not shooting. He's just gently guiding the cart.
For the love of God, don't mess with them.
We're not going to mess with him, but I am going to defend myself if necessary. If it's between us and whatever foul deity is taking perch in your head or us, I will choose us.
Yeah, I get that.
Especially over a boar.
Yeah, I get that. I don't know that he does, but I get it.
it's fine. If you go bonkers because of the guy in your head, we'll just put you down.
I don't think I'm gonna
Whoa!
go crazy. I am very worried about getting hit by lightning again. I think you very much underestimate how much that hurt last time.
Oh, I was also struck by lightning. It did not feel good.
I think that... Go ahead.
Bradulus does the hand thing where he kind of holds up his hand and like sizes up over Hiroto, and he's like standing over Hiroto, like measuring the two of them. He's like, "Yeah, I think one of us got the worst end of that stick."
Listen,
Last-
if...
Last week we just have a flashback, and it's Bradulus getting hit by the lightning bolt, standing back up, be like, "Well, it's a good thing lightning doesn't strike twice." And
Did you know if you're struck by lightning once, you are statistically more likely to be struck by lightning again?
I think that's like some corruption of statistics, though, because if you're struck by lightning, it usually means you were in a situation that allowed it, and you were probably more likely than most people to once again go into that said situation because of like just the circumstances of your life or your career.
I didn't say it was science. I don't know why. I just said it is a statistic that exists.
I mean, like, because like people who get struck by lightning are people who go camping in the rain. You know what I mean? But Renato will continue with Braidless, and he's like, I think that if this god of storms and destruction wanted to live up to his portfolio using you as a channel, he would have done it whenever we were in the middle of Phandalin. Ripe for destruction, a little town that cannot defend itself. I think you'll be fine.
Wait, that lemon cricket dude is the god of destruction?
The lemon cricket, can you see? What are you talking about?
He said he had a lemon cricket in his head.
Oh, I thought you
and you said that this lemon cricket dude is the god of destruction.
He's a god of destruction, yes.
A god of destruction. Well, maybe that lemon cricket thinks he's the god of destruction. Have you ever thought of that? Maybe you can spill the tea a little bit about this lemon cricket fella.
I think that Talos has a generally good grasp on his own divine portfolio, yes. And before that we go about spreading rumors with the townsfolk about Braidless's situation, I will have you know he is a very devout... Well, he is a very dedicated paladin of Tyr, and we merely had a bit of a run-in with the foul presence that was infesting the lighthouse. It is not a willing situation.
Yeah, man, he's Christian. He just goes to satanic metal concerts on the weekend.
It's okay. I won't join his Minecraft. I won't curse in his Minecraft server.
Oh my god.
What is his religion called?
I mean, he's just...
Or like, what would his like that be called?
I'm technically a follower of Tyr, but
I won't curse in your tier Minecraft server.
God damn it.
Yikes.
Big yikes.
Big yikes.
It's a big oof.
God damn it.
God,
Isaac,
holding
you
this
did
plot together.
I know, guys.
Can we get a story beat? Like,
yeah, I think Hiroto's going nuts over there. Poor Brandon. I've seen him.
So,
I've seen him make the loop like
The voice
20
is in my head
times.
won't stop.
Yeah. So you guys finally, after all of this, you dodging all of the boars and stuff, you reach to the logging camp from the east. The logging camp spreads along the south shore of the river, where a dozen tents are arranged on a sandy beach. Near a dock stands a cabin with logs stacked under an awning. Older cabins close by have been torn down to leave only stone chimneys and foundations. Grim silence hangs over the camp, and you see no one around. Barthen, so you guys are coming in from... Oh, let me click the right. From over here where Hiroto's at.
Oop.
Is where your approach is.
Follow my lead, bitches.
Hold on.
This seems eerily quiet. Let's maybe have weapons out.
So Barthen would know that this is actually usually like a banging camp, and that Tiber Wester, your guys' contact that you're delivering the supplies to, is kind of in charge of this area. And it's, I see it. It's a sad face.
Oh yeah.
But this place is usually pretty hopping.
Dang. This camp took a big L.
Oh god.
This used to be this. Oh god. This used to be the dankest of the dank camps, my dudes. This used to be where everyone went to go and party. And someone must have came and canceled them.
Oh god.
They took the biggest of L's.
D&D is a fun storytelling medium where we can tell compelling narratives with each other. Well, let's just approach this like we always do. Let's be careful, but keep an eye out for the survivors. Hopefully we can find out what happened here. And Biba's off!
Yeah,
Alright,
keep us
so-
going.
So where are you all heading to?
Well, there's a building over here with some suspicious hidden space in it. And not to meta,
This
but it's like, you know,
garbage pile.
that's where the camp, like, another building used to be.
Ah.
Because this is like a fireplace right
Yeah.
here.
Considering that shit's torn down and that's the only standing structure left, if we're
Right,
to find
right.
anyone.
So this tore down house, this is tore down house, this is tore down house. These are tents, and these are tents.
I think
And
you're
this
on the
is-
wrong
these are-
layer. I don't see what you're
Pinging.
Okay.
But I mean-
Oh, it also helps that I have. It also would help if I don't have a green. On green.
Yeah, that might help.
I'll do white for now. So these are houses or tore down houses, and these are campsites with like tents and shit.
Got it.
Yep, that tracks.
Alright, allow me. And Renato's gonna open the door.
All right, let me zoom in a little bit because I am zoomed way out. All right, so you open the door.
Get on the floor.
We walked the dinosaur last week. We're not doing it again.
All right, so you open the door, and in here the room is cluttered with logging equipment like saws, leather harnesses, and so on and so forth.
This is pretty
Yeah.
sus.
I agree, it is a little suspicious. I
Knock
don't-
knock.
So when you knock on the door, you hear shh.
Open quietly then.
Be quiet. Open and I come in.
Just go away. The door is locked. Just go away.
Is there a gap?
I actually let me look.
Assume ninja
Uh,
formation.
He does have it. It is barricaded, so you can see the gap. But when you go to like look at it, he has stuff pushed up against it. It is barricaded in.
If there's
Okay,
like
so I can't squeeze through it in goo form.
shelving or anything that I could get like a height advantage or something, I'm just gonna like climb up shelving, rafters, whatever. I'm gaining altitude and I'm going into ninja mode.
And so as you're doing this, you do hear a rumbling heading your way,
Oh.
and as you have made just enough noise for it, let
Land shark.
me. We are gonna roll initiative, but I will show you what we got here. Why the
I don't
okay.
think we're high enough level for it to be a boulette.
Stand. Oh, fuck, it's an Ankeg.
Oh, it's an ankeg.
Oh.
It is an ankeg.
What's an antag?
Ankegs are old school D&D monsters, my dude. Big.
Ankegs are basically
Oh, he's
the
in the
giant
house with us. Oh no, wait.
and he does
Sorry,
burst through the
in
floorboards.
house.
They're-
Ankegs are basically just the things that Obi-Wan fought in Episode 2.
Jeez. They're big. They're big.
Acklays?
They're big, burrowing, armored insects. Very big.
Excuse me, but I don't believe that acklays were burrowing creatures.
Shut the fuck up.
Come on.
Let's see.
Sorry, okay. I was having a hard time getting the sheet for the Ankeg to open up.
You were good, my dude.
I'll leave it closed.
Emily, what's Biba's original art's name again? Like, what's the character's name again?
Gumi? No.
Glomy. That
Gumi.
you put me in
Used
there.
you?
I was gonna show for Abe's for Abe's convenience, so he could see why it makes sense that Biba can squish into something in slime form. I was just trying to find an image.
Oh, wait, there's a slime?
Yeah, Biba's a plasmoid.
Biba is slime.
Really?
Yup. Give me a moment. I'll get you a.
I could have.
Is slime.
I'm just gonna pretend like
I'm just gonna arbitrarily.
Barthen.
I'm just gonna arbitrarily give you a token. I mean, I know you're not on the roll 20, but just for the sake of it being having something for you.
Okay.
Keep Barthen alive.
Barthen is not like probably didn't realize that you were a slime, and then whenever like you like compress or whatever you just did, he just G-Lie, B-Lie, and just like start like you just see his hands like kind of twitching, close and open, like just like the fingertips.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I think I'm missing a reference here.
Yeah.
You've gone too Gen Z on us.
Yeah, she's gonna look at you and be like, "Don't touch me."
Don't.
I need
I mean,
an
I
adult.
can hold up. I can send the video. Hold on.
Oh,
Is
boy.
it like Jelly Belly but mispronounced?
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about now.
It's like pronouncing fruit incorrectly.
Free Shavakadu?
Yeah.
Shavakadu.
Really, Shavaka,
Oh
dude.
no, it's too big. That's what she said.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Look, if he didn't say it, one of us was gonna say it.
I wasn't
Yeah,
thinking.
but when
about
we
it.
say it, when we say it, it's a millennial reference. When he says it, it's bad.
Oh, really? That's how it works?
Yeah.
Yep.
No
God
tracks.
damn,
Listen, no, listen. How are we going to grow as a generation if we don't follow the lead of every generation before us and shit on the generation under us?
Yeah.
you know, I just generally don't give a fuck about people.
That's
Nice.
my, that's my girl.
my life.
But yeah,
So
so
some people be like, "Oh man, those kids are doing weird dances in public," and I'm like, "They're not screaming in my direction. It's not my problem."
but yeah, Biba's a little slime witch.
Does anyone have like nitro or something? I could just send it to them. Like it's not that important, but like it makes me mad that I don't have nitro anymore, so I can't send the video.
I have Nitro if you need to send it to me.
Tyler's very
Sweet.
ashamed of his Nitro subscription.
I'm not ashamed of my Nitro subscription. It lets me use funny.
Nitro is not. Yeah.
It
Nitro's
lets me
nice.
use funny emotes like this.
Right. How do you want me
Yeah.
to send it to you?
I wish I
Just
had
DM it.
Nitro for the pure reason that I'd be able to use emotes from my item label Discord, but I'm not paying. That's it.
I spend like most of my day on Discord, so I get my money's worth. Let's do some combat while we're looking for this.
How's
Yeah.
that?
I can't even DM it. Whatever. It's fine.
Alright.
It's fine.
It
Renato,
is
you were up.
My turn. So this thing bursts out of the ground, and Renato makes a very not even uncharacteristic, just very unmanly and levies his hand crossbow at it for a 21 to hit.
Probably pull up a sheet, but I'm sure. Yep.
I imagine NKEGs, just classically speaking, probably have decent stuff. And I'm also going to expend a use of Bardic Inspiration for good old Psychic Blades for an extra 5 Psychic.
Okay.
And that is Renato's turn.
All right, Hiroto, you're up.
Okay, I was gaining some height, but now this thing's here, and I don't really think there's much opportunity for a sneak attack here, so instead, using my height advantage, I'm just going to propel myself up and over this fucking thing to stab it in the butt, essentially.
Okay. I will give you advantage on that attack since he's not. There's not enough space for him to react quickly and turn around and essentially defend himself.
Kia!
That hits.
Stab him
Nice.
in the abdomen, and I'm just going to let loose a flurry of blows.
Hey.
Yeah, both all those hit.
Pow pow, pow 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 pow. I'm just punching it in the fucking the squishiest looking part of its abdomen. Just
It's
pa, 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 pa.
thorax.
It's probably feeling pretty sorax.
So Biba, you're up.
Alright, after that big ol' flurry of punchies, I'm gonna use Snylock Snowball Storm to cool them off. It's a flurry of magic snowballs.
So that is a crit fail,
Oh, hell yeah.
and that is enough to take this one down.
This one.
Just buries it in
Big
snowballs.
boy. Yeah. So the Ankeg collapses down, and he just lays on the floor motionless after you froze the boy.
Bradless has his sword out and he's like getting a battle yell ready. He's like, oh wow, I've heard those are a lot more intimidating than that. Good job, I guess.
I find it hard to believe that a single one of them wiped out an entire camp, though.
Dudes took an L.
And we are about to take the biggest L of all if we let our guard down. Let's be careful.
Yeah, well, if Noise summoned the last one, why don't we just, like, be really loud to summon the rest of them?
Huh.
No cap, that's a great idea.
Says, and you hear Tiber, shh. You think
Hey, yo, don't shush me. Who is this guy? Who is this guy over here?
Barthen, it's me, Tybor, you moron. We've been doing business with each other for years.
Someone's getting salty.
Alright, listen, maybe we should
Do I actually... Sorry, go ahead.
Maybe we should position ourselves a little more advantageously before we get into yelling.
I know, I don't... Where else is better than this? I mean...
Not in an enclosed space, I think.
Let's go outside and yell!
Alright, come on.
Hold
Oh,
up.
if we're...
I know what we're doing.
What are we doing?
If we're stepping outside, I'm gonna point. See that cart?
Oh, we're gonna
Take it
explode
up.
it.
We can. Well, I don't know that it's explodable, but we can take it up the hill. Take off whatever chocks or whatever are keeping it from rolling away. Let it roll downhill, and the vibrations will draw out more of the Ankegs.
That's not a bad idea.
If he's a cool DM, he'll let us explode it.
Bro, I'm gonna, no cap, I was not paying attention to anything you just said.
You don't have to.
Pods of
anyway.
Aaron.
God damn it!
He couldn't hear us. He had his pods of Aaron.
God damn it.
You figure out your little thing with Tyler, and we will take care of the infestation. Alright.
This has been, so far, this has been my favorite session I've ever played, to be honest.
Alright.
Really? Man, we got...
This has been-
Yeah.
Bradless is
I-
gonna
Uniquely
motion to
painful.
Hiroto and start pulling the parts out of the wagon and start pushing it up the hill to here.
We've got to get you, I'm surprised that 10-minute Tom wasn't the highlight of your D&D career, my dude.
Oh my god.
That was funny.
Insect
That was
is
funny, but it wasn't. This is my favorite playing, me doing something experience. Because
Josh
it's
just has
so
Josh just has PTSD every time you.
God damn it. I've never been so angry. Which is not true. Five Guys happened, so.
this is just so easy to to role play. It is just so easy to role play.
I swear we're usually a little more serious than this. It's just... Oh, man.
Well, I'm happy I don't have to be as well.
That's as long as you're having fun, buddy. It's good to have you. All right, yeah. So
I'm gonna recommend that we position ourselves somewhere downhill, like where the cart's gonna be rolling to,
yeah.
so that we'll be ready for when they pop up.
Well, that was the plan. I was gonna push the cart uphill to be able to get it in position.
I
like
We'll be
this.
somewhere downhill. Also moving stealthily because I don't want to,
Yeah, I think I'll.
Okay, so let's do a couple rolls on this. First, does anybody have proficiency in any toolkit that would help with dismantling or
Muscle.
moving? Well, yeah, there's that, but I mean, like, you guys were talking about like taking it apart, essentially, right?
No, we just said that we wanted to make sure we were going to roll it up the hill and push it down. I don't think we were actually taking it apart. I think they said take the stopping
I
blocks
thought you were
off
like,
of it.
okay, I thought you were like rigging something up. Okay, yeah, if you're just
No,
doing
no.
that, yeah, then just give me a strength check as you're pushing it up when you decide to push it up the hill.
Okay, give me.
Am
a
I helping
second.
with this?
I mean, you can.
I'm gonna pull out a drink like right before, and be like, oh, gotta get my creatine in, and like just down it right before I
Alright.
help.
Give me a roll on that wild bro magic.
Oh, sweet.
Gotta drink my limu.
That was a 1.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the one. Let's see what I got there.
A very loud sound erupts from you.
This is the Fenetrina. So as you take your drink, you see the world kind of move a little bit slower in front of you. You reach over and you touch Bradalus like on the shoulder, like kind of like, all right, let's get going thing, like pat on the back.
No way. Did it actually, like, does this actually work?
And you just tasted Bradalus.
Wait. So, did you say everything slowed down and I tasted Draedalus as I touched
No.
him?
No,
You
Tasted.
tasted him.
Oh,
You
oh,
made him.
Yeah. He gets the
Yeah.
effects of a haste spell.
I see. So the creatine like actually fit. That's awesome. That is awesome.
The kid was
But
working
yeah.
to work out.
Dude, oh
Con-
my gosh.
Contact
Yeah.
creatine.
So Josh, you are hasted.
Dick?
Yeah. So we will count that. Go ahead and roll it at advantage since you're hasted. I'm just gonna assume. I mean, that's not really how the spell works, but I think it's a cool flavor.
Let's give it another. All right,
Okay.
so 14 still.
Yeah, but you're still. I mean, it's still not that heavy. I mean, it looks like it's a single barrel. So, and you're a pretty burly dude. So I'd say you still do it. So yeah, you get. Me. Sure. So here's a new position of the cart. Roughly there, right? Or where y'all wanting it?
Yeah, just about there, so that we can push it down the hill.
Okay.
The
So yeah,
red
there's a
box
new
of
cart.
doom.
Okay.
And then I believe we're going to let Biba blow it. No, we're gonna let it roll.
No,
Okay.
no. We're gonna make a lot of
So-
noise.
Where you were sitting, Renato, you actually get a very foul stench, like almost like the stench of death.
Just quietly, hand crossbow drawn, just kind of stepping around without rhythm so that he doesn't attract the worm.
Ha 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 ha.
Looking around for where that is coming from.
So give me an investigation roll as you step into the remains of this building.
Okay. That's a big fat 4, my dude.
Woo!
I just dipped for a second because I needed hydration.
You're good.
No, you're good. So you're kind of like rummaging through these remains and stuff, and kind of like a scene out of like a scary movie. Like you catch from behind you like the sight like out of the corner of your eye of like little children running around and playing and laughing, but when you turn around to confront them, they're gone.
That's what I see in my house in the middle of the night.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
well, I'll talk to you about that one later.
Okay, no, but
What do you mean? Little people who run around the house in the dark and you don't...
Oh, the cats.
No, like shadows and shit.
Okay. I thought you
Like
were...
your brain Your brain is just like there's someone in your room, and then you turn your head and there's no one there, and you freak the fuck out, so you just like lay in your bed and go ha 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 ha.
Are we good with this then, or do I need to red card it?
No, I think you're fine.
No, she's just talking.
Like, oh, she's just talking. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know
no.
if that was-
This isn't a thing. You're good. Emily,
Okay.
Emily doesn't have a lot of like tangible phobias.
Okay.
Needles,
Yeah, like needles are your one.
horses.
Yeah, but
Planes.
we can do horses. You watch me play
Boat.
Red. All right, but all right, come on.
All right. I'm replacing all of our horses in universe with giant horse-sized puppies.
I'm okay with that.
She watched me play the entirety of Red Dead Redemption. I think she's okay to look at fictional horses.
Well,
I
that's a
can
lot
look
of
at
horse
them.
gooch.
I just think they're stupid and evil, and their teeth, they just bite things. And one kick from them, and it can stop your fucking heart. I think it's fine to be scared of horses.
Yeah, that's fair.
Operation
yeah,
Brainless is a go.
But yeah, you get spooky little kid vibes.
I'm gonna go ahead and step out of this near my loyal, faithful manservant.
You're like clinging onto his arm like a little child.
He might be like tugging a little bit on the kimono sleeve, just a little bit.
Yeah, Bradalus is just waiting, watching down the hill. He's like, he like looks at Hiroto down the hill and like puts a hand up and gives this like very intricate symbol, like
Real quick,
he's trying to flag him down.
does Bibo want to be on the other side of the place by herself, or do you want to come chill with us, where we could?
Oh no, Biba's not by herself. I just wasn't paying attention where y'all went.
Come join
Theater
us.
of the mind for a little too long.
No, it's good. It's good. Imagination.
Well, not understanding the intricate hand signal, Hiroto's just basically gonna raise up a hand and then slash the air with it, just like he was starting a car race.
Yeah,
Go!
Bradalus is gonna see this. He's gonna shrug and just shove the cart down the hill.
Okay. So make sure that I have it. Okay. So you shove the cart down, and the way the hill positions it, for the sake of narrative purposes, I realized that it would probably go this way. But for
Yeah,
the sake
we're
of narrative, it goes pretty much straight, and it goes right into the campsite, and it like hits over the wood logs that they would be sitting around the campfire, and that is enough. Oh yeah, it helps. That is enough to disturb.
Oh.
And they all kind of take note of it, and they all kind of come on. They all wrong layer. They all take
You
note
trying
of
to
it.
summon more?
No, I was trying to switch to the object layer and drag them, because they're all going to run over and basically attack this cart, because that's sound based. So they just heard this big ruckus, so it then felt the tremors, and so they're investigating with aggression.
Cool. Well, I had previously rolled stealth, but yeah, I'm gonna Naruto run up to this motherfucker and engage.
Okay. So we will just. Do you guys want to kick? I'll let you take your action, but then after that, do we want to reset the turn order or just pick up where we left off?
Fine, we can just pick
Yeah,
up.
you just keep it.
Yeah, I have no preference.
Okay, so go ahead and do your that'll hit.
In the boot.
All right. So, Biba, you're up.
All right. Biba is going to Arms of Hadar. Still haven't figured it out.
I
Creatures 10
wouldn't
feet in front of me.
advise, because that's within 10 feet of you, which slaps the shit out of Renato and no one else.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna do that after moving
Oh.
this way, so that it goes 10 feet diagonal to hit 2 or 3 of them.
Huh?
I think. Hold on. Let me see.
Unless
Yeah,
you have
he-
a thing that changes how spells do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you can get like into the campfire, you can. But I don't know. It's a little out of your movement range from where you were.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good idea, but maybe on like turn 2.
Yeah, I misread it as 10 feet in front of me, not 10 feet within around me. So that means that my next best one will be Dissonant Whispers
Ooh.
on this one.
Okay.
I don't think these things are particularly wise.
Probably isn't.
It is not. So
It tries to move. It does not move. And did something because of sentinel.
Movement
Speed
speed goes to
becomes-
0.
but it's forced movement, so opportunity attacks don't take hold.
Yeah, that is true.
Go for it. Do your thing.
I gotta plug my phone in real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. So Bradalus, you are up. Keep in mind you are hasted.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah. you are
Okay,
hasted.
so does hasted change my my movement options?
It does double your movement speed, and I'll just pull it up so I can tell you.
Because I know it'll let me move twice, right? But
What?
like
what
120 feet is here. So if I
Okay.
dash, I could get almost in range.
Haste. Your movement speed is double. You get a +2 to your AC, advantage on deck saves, and an additional action to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Yeah, so I'm gonna dash to here. I get an additional dash.
You get two.
Well,
You
so
get
it
two
doubles,
actions.
It doubles your movement speed. So your movement speed's it would be 60.
60,
But if
so
you did a-
120
if you
to
did a
here.
dash, if you
Here.
did dash, you would get 120. Yeah,
Yeah, to here.
and then you get another action.
And then I get another action. I don't think I have another action that doesn't also hit Hiroto where he's at. So I think,
You have a lightning bolt, don't you?
yeah, we're not doing that right now.
Coward.
Zap.
Instead, Bradalus is just gonna yell, "You big lugs, come over this way!" and just brandish a weapon at them.
I didn't move you over. I'll say you were like here. All right, so it is your turn, Barthen.
Sorry. Let me think. So he's going to take off his shirt.
For you, I
and
assume
then
that's a free action, so I think you're fine.
he's going to point at it and be like, "Your ass is grass, and I'm gonna mow it."
I'll give you a picture
Alright.
And then,
of what it looks like.
and I don't really know what all Barthen can do.
So
So I'll just say like
he's just creativity
he's
because
just-
I haven't. He started out as a barbarian, but not really.
yeah, he would probably just
But
try to
it's
like
more-
tackle one.
It's more so okay. I was gonna give you a roll too on your when you took your shirt off for your wild magic.
Oh sweet.
So do that. Another D8. Yeah.
That is a 4.
All right. So you do the you bougie.
Oh
which
my
actually
gosh.
works, which actually works well with taking your shirt off because it is essentially an intimidation.
Oh
so
sweet.
the Ankeg is gonna roll save. It does fail, so it is intimidated. The same one that that they were.
This Onkeg's like, yo, this dude wilding out right now.
So okay, yeah, you can reach him. So go ahead and give me. Let's see, a tackle. I'll just treat the tackle as a grapple. So give me an opposing athletics check
Okay.
at advantage since he's intimidated.
Oh, sweet. That's an
Little pussy
18.
bitch.
Yeah, that's good enough. So you tackle this thing. It is huge. So basically, what you do is you tackle it, and you kind of got like one of its legs pinned on the ground. But for the sake of it, we'll say it's technically grappled. But he a big boy. But yeah, it's grappled, intimidated / I guess the fear effect. I don't know.
If they are
But-
large creatures, you can grapple them. It's like I think the cutoff is 2 sizes above you.
Unless
Yeah,
you
I
have
guess
the
like-
grappler feet.
No, that's the other grapple.
So yeah,
feat.
so yeah, you got it. You kind of got like one of its legs or something, or maybe 2 of its legs because you're a big dude. I don't know, something like that. But it is grappled.
Appendages were grabbed.
Which brings us to okay, so I'll move you over there too.
Is it bad that I've been
so-
picturing Barthen as a dwarf this entire time?
He is a dwarf.
Oh, no, he a big boy.
No? What?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he a big boy.
Huh.
I've also been picturing him as a dwarf.
I think so, unless I said so, spoke out like earlier about it. But I've been.
There's just something about the name Barthen, I guess.
Yeah, it's dwarfy.
Me and
You
Brandon
ain't the
got
only one.
Me and Brandon got good taste.
We
I-
vibing.
I think it's like shut up.
Huh. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't say who it.
It makes me think of
Yeah.
It kind of has a Dragon Age dwarf kind of.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can
That's
hear
fair.
Barthen be like, "Fine dwarven crafts, bruh."
All right, so the onkegs are gonna go now, and the one that's grappled is gonna try to break its grapple. So roll that.
That's an 11.
Okay, so he does not successfully break free.
Damn.
The other two, no, he's still grappled.
Sweet.
In
So the other one-
Pathfinder, instead of a contested roll, it's a DC based on like your like if they're trying to break out of your grapple, it's they roll versus your DC, which is like your skill plus 10. So I have a barbarian that if I grapple pretty much anything, they literally can't break free. 'Cause I'm fucking swole.
Jeez.
So
Yeah,
the
Pathfinder's
top-
easy to break.
And it's fun that way.
Bring on
Anyway.
the pain. Oh dear.
What's up? What's up next?
So this one, the northern one, is going to do his acid spray. Yep, that
Uh-oh.
works.
Meanwhile-
So, Hiroto and Braidless.
This is
Let's-
a deck save.
Yep, it is a dex save.
Oh, I'm not-
Kia.
Braidless gets this at advantage, I believe.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, you're hasty.
Yep, you're hasted.
Oh, that didn't help.
All
To
right.
know.
So, it didn't roll the damage. It just gave me the card. Okay, so it's that. Oh, why? Stop. Okay. So it is 13 acid damage on a fail, half on a save.
You spattered my kimono, you beast.
And then the southern one is going to take a bite on Braidless. Yeah, it does not hit.
Okay.
All right, so Renato, you're up. I'll count that as turn. We're starting turn 3 of the haste.
That tracks. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bane on these guys. I'll walk up. Renato's going to with one of his fingernails just like slice his palm and get like a bit of blood going and disperses like this miasma over the Onkegs, and they will now all need to make me some charisma saves.
They give elaborate speeches about the proletariat and why it is a flawed system.
I'm a noble motherfucker. Do you think I give a shit?
So an 11, a 17, and a 16 going straight down.
Well, shit. The 16 and 17 do succeed. The 11 is now baned. Whenever he makes an attack or saving throw, he subtracts a d4.
Let's see, what best? The grenade seems like a good Bane thing.
I'll take it. And that's me. I'll do this as concentration.
And there's a grapple, okay. Alright. Hiroto, you're up.
Alright, well. Barthen and I have been wailing on this motherfucker, so I see no reason why I should change targets now. Stab.
He is grappled. Just so you know.
Yay. Stab him in the face. Kick his face off. Face off. I feel like burning key. Why not? Let's fucking go.
You do one of the ha.
Okay, so this one falls to the ground.
Smashes his face in.
Alright, so Biba, you're up.
Alright. Biba is going to go to this one right here. And acid splash.
Okay, dex save. It fails.
4 acid damage.
Alright.
That was a
Alright.
series of noises.
I was getting up. I was adjusting myself in my chair.
Alright, Bradalus, you were up.
Alright, Bradalus is gonna hit this one down here, and he is going to attempt to smite it. Even though, he hasn't done that yet. I assume that doesn't hit, though.
It does not.
As you are currently hasted, you can make another
Yeah, well-
attack action.
23 does hit.
Yup.
Alright, so for 8 slashing, and then he's gonna attempt to smite it.
Okay.
Does it work?
So when you smite, it comes down, and your smite goes off as usual, and you see like little sparks, so almost like static electricity, and you hear almost a taunting voice in the back of your head just kind of chuckle.
Good. It's also a really big smite. Okay, well, that's not good.
Yeah, it's more like he's toying with you, like letting you know that he has that power, but you're not this time.
Okay. That's gonna be Bradalus' turn.
Bradalus ends his turn being a little bit more uncomfortable than he was before.
Oh wait, you're only level 4. I was like, you still have your hasted action, but you don't have multi-attack yet, so
Yeah, not yet.
that was your hasted.
Yeah, we're not level 5 yet,
Yeah.
Isaac.
We missed the first one.
Gotcha. Alright, Bartheno's up.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, sorry. I was zoned out. Man. And that's exactly what Barthen was. He was super zoned out. I'm still grappled, aren't I?
No, he's dead.
Yeah, he did.
Dead. Yeah, I was really zoned out then. So Barthen was, like, even as it went down, he kind of just, like, he
He was just
didn't
holding
realize
on
it.
while- Yeah, he was just holding on while Hiroto was wailing.
So he will finally like kind of get up and like kind of look around, and he thinks he did all of the work. So he's gonna celebrate, and Muscle Man from regular show.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
going to take his shirt in Muscle Man style, and I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to try.
Like that.
Yeah, but he's doing
Squeal.
that. He's doing that while waving his shirt, and he sees the next one, and he's going to try to grapple the next one.
All right. So give me I'm gonna, you're doing some pretty brotastic stuff, and since I'm not really giving you full mechanics of a barbarian, we'll just give me another roll.
Sweet. On the bro scale.
Yeah.
Sweet. That is a 2.
Oh, 2.
Not very brotastic of you.
I'm glad that we're getting varied results here.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. I don't think I've ever rolled this well, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
various rolls.
A 2 is, oh shit, that's cap. So you basically are gonna make your next action a disadvantage.
Oh, are you kidding me? Because I already no. Dang it! I already rolled and I rolled a nat 20. Dang it!
Well, you
Yeah.
just have to roll one more nat 20.
3? Are you kidding me?
That's not very. It's not very cap at all, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty cap. Like,
Yeah, I would say that was extremely cap.
I thought cap is good.
Cap is
Cap is
bad.
lying.
Cap is bad.
no cap.
Cap is lying.
Ah,
See,
like no
cap.
cap. Like I'm not lying.
okay.
Like
Since
no
when-
kidding.
Since when did cap go from shooting someone to lying?
Oh, it still
okay,
is.
Tyler,
Still,
I
I'm
also
gonna
Both
roll.
of those.
Okay.
But yeah,
Gen-
what
Gen-
cap and
Gen
no
Z-
cap is lying and not lying.
Okay.
Gen Z is basically like they use Gen Z lingo like the Chinese speak. The same word, just change your inflection can mean completely different bullshit.
Of course.
I thought you were going somewhere very different with that. And I was like,
Yeah, we
Isaac,
were
we're
about to
gonna
get
have to have,
very racist, and I
we're
was
gonna have
just
to have
like,
a very long
Ah,
discussion
the
after this
sh-
session.
like, Isaac, we didn't know your opinions on Chinese people before this. We need to talk about that.
I just swapped the combat music to like shit from Jade Empire.
The moments
Cute.
that we really realize that he's from Appalachia, and we're like, oh,
Cue
no.
awkward, cue
Is
awkward,
this?
cue awkward conversation about Blizzard Entertainment.
About 10 cents.
Ooh. But all right, so yeah, you go to make your tackle, and just like when you went to Nut Tap Renato, the Onkeg takes like a half step to the left and successfully dodges your tackle.
Oh, so then since he was doing the Muscle Man stuff, he's still like making that noise, but he's like rolling around on the ground like like as Muscle Man does.
That was
even
pretty good.
whenever-
Yeah,
Thank you.
we all love Muscle Man here. Muscle Man Randy Savage, that is.
Renato's like, no wait, dude.
Have
So
you
the
guys
arg-
ever seen? I know this is off topic. I'm sorry. Have you guys ever seen whatever the guy that did regular show, that made regular show, his like adult show? I forget what it's called. Close enough. Close enough.
I know
Yeah.
I know the one. I haven't watched it, but I heard it's good.
Close
Regular
enough is
show was
very
supposed
good.
to be his adult show, and then it didn't get approved as an adult show, but did get approved as a child's cartoon, which is a very confusing series of things to me.
J.G.
That's how we got
Quintel.
SpongeBob, so...
Yeah, J.G. Quinto, and close enough was his new adult show. It is very good. Sorry. Anyways, sorry.
No, it's good.
You're good.
I had been wanting to check it.
Our sessions require a minimum of bullshitting, so you're okay.
It's true.
So the Onkegs are gonna go next, and oh, where did I put their sheet? There it is. Okay.
This one took a grenade for love.
I'd catch a grenade for ya.
Sorry, Desiree just texted me.
How dare you?
Yeah, I know. I don't speak to my wife.
Have attachments outside of
It
D&D.
is bro time, bed. Come on.
Oh man, Desiree knows me. Actually, I don't know that she knows me, but it's ironic that she did. Well, she does, but it's ironic that she sent this for different reasons than she probably thinks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like a master at claw machines. Abraham can tell you, I don't lose.
Those are onions.
It's a Shrek onion claw machine.
Oh my god!
I mean,
I
that
don't
looks
think-
really fun.
I don't think she realizes
Onion?
what that is, but if you look in the back, that's straight up like the onion carriage from
Oh
Shrek.
shit! Oh man, you need to. It's like your dark backstory. It's like, what did you do before we met, honey? Ah, I cannot. The dark times.
But like my grandma, when my grandpa was alive, they'd go to Super One specifically because it had a claw machine at the front of the grocery store, and she would just leave Pop there to like get tons of random ass toys from claw machines while she goes grocery shopping. And they come back with so many stuffed animals that she would like line them up on her dining room table, and anytime any of the grandchildren showed up, she'd just be like, "Take one, please."
Also, Super One fried chicken kicks ass. No cap.
We've started something with
We
Brandon
don't
here.
cap about Super One in this house.
All right, so the one is gonna take a bite at Biba.
It's gonna take an opportunity attack from Hiroto.
Okay. It also does not hit Biba unless Biba has a 7 for an AC.
No. View it as a quick dodge. Forms goo out of the way.
Do a 14 hit to Ankeg.
It do.
How'd the
Chop.
money have fallen?
Okay. This on Keg is gonna. Oh,
And this little on-cake went wee 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 wee. Oh, oh.
That's pretty good.
Gluck, 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 gluck.
No.
Holy
No.
shit! There has to be a fucking. Stop!
this is a Christian roll 20.
There has
No,
to
the
be.
fuck it isn't.
You're heathen.
There has to be a fucking like sex parody down with the sickness. Like there has to be. Down with the
Down
sexness.
Down with the thickness.
Down with the thickness. Holy shit!
Well, oh god. Well, with that, you're getting an acid spray on Hiroto, Barthen, and Biba.
We deserve it. That's
Give me
okay.
dex saves.
We deserve it.
Dex
We paid
save.
for our hubris.
To be fair, I didn't do anything. If anything, I was highly disgusted.
God.
Stop.
Don't,
Or,
don't.
oh, let me check what the save is. Okay.
I don't
Brayless,
imagine.
oh no, Brayless isn't in it. Never mind. Save. What'd you get, AB? Dice roll. I'll apply the modifier.
AB.
Yeah, that's my childhood nickname. 16.
Cute.
Okay, yeah, you save.
Yeah, well, no, Isaac and Jacob growing up would always call me AB Baby. That's the full nickname. But now Harrison knows me as Uncle AB. So
That's
It's like how
cute.
Tyler will get a text from his sister and he goes, "It's my Nini,"
Yeah, that's
because
whenever she was a baby, she said her name Lainey as Nini. That's how she said it.
yeah, you call her Nini and you call her Lainey Lou.
Yep.
Aw.
Well, whenever she was born, the Drew Carey Grinch movie was brand new, so I called her Lainey Lou Who because I was 5, and it just stuck.
So
It's
you
like how I
all-
have a cousin named Cole, and when he was born, we all called him Baby Cold because we didn't know how to say Cole.
We call my
So you
sister
all-
Colby instead of Nicole.
Hell
you all
yeah!
saved. You only take 4 damage.
Oh no.
Owie. Biba only takes 2, I think. I think she has an acid resistance.
I believe so. I was checking resilient.
She's one with the goo.
We're not resilient.
Oh no.
It is
Telekinetic.
telekinetic.
No, Resilient just gave you proficiency in dex saves as a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Oh, so sidebar. So telekinetic is super busted because there's a mechanic that I didn't know about.
Oh.
You could just shove willing things So it's
Yeah.
forced movement. So you could literally give anybody in your party a free disengage.
Yeah, as a bonus action, I can shove a creature within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, and it's forced movement, so yeah, it's a free disengage. Well, a bonus action, and you are a creature you can see, so
I don't think I can shove myself.
nope.
I mean,
Crawford confirmed it.
that I can shove myself.
Yep,
That's
you are a creature you can see. Jeremy Crawford confirmed it.
that's not okay. I guess so.
Rules is written. Yeah, not necessarily rules is intended, but rules is written. You are a creature you can see.
I can see myself kind of, my torso and legs and whatnot.
Can you see yourself shoving yourself? That's a really
You
important
know-
question.
I hate
You
myself
would
just
say-
enough. Yeah, I bully myself.
I believe you.
You would say there are some actions you can't do to yourself, but like I am profoundly clumsy and I found a way to do those things before, so just get creative.
But yeah, anyway.
Renato.
It's their turn, so Renato, you're up.
Oh yeah. Harshly regretting my lack of general higher level damaging spells. So Renato's going to slink forward, and just for a moment, his visage is like a little darker as he wades in with a inflict wounds. Fuck. Yeah, I don't think a nat 1 is gonna hit that thing. Well, fuck.
This super sarcastic Onkeg doesn't like it. Oh no, just kidding.
Jeez.
No, just kidding.
No, I know.
If they
Have
were,
attitudes now.
they're not smart enough to be sarcastic. Unfortunately, this quest didn't let me meme completely. So
I understand. I'll bonus action give Bardic Inspiration to Braidless. He's gonna miss with the inflict wounds, and after the magic wears off, he just does the thing where he hides his eyebrow with his hand over it, and just kind of like you do it. And that is my turn.
Okay. Hiroto, you're up.
I'm dip dodge diving around this way, and I'm gonna stab this motherfucker while he's distracted by, trying to murder Biba and stuff.
Okay. That hits.
Stab.
Yep. Oh, I should get the
Kia.
right.
Let's
Yeah.
keep fucking wailing on the dude. Pop, pop, pop,
Yeah.
pop, pop,
Yeah,
pop, pop,
yeah.
pop, pop.
It's a good day for Hiroto.
Yeah.
He got full of rage and then he got to let it all out.
Okay. And is that your turn?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Biba, you're
Also,
up.
I'm going to advise everyone to spread out because acid.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Alright,
kidding.
well
Say
then-
lines.
I'm gonna
Lines.
back up a bit and I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Are you moving or are you pushing yourself?
God damn it.
Okay, I'll push myself. So you see Biba lift her hand and very weirdly slap herself on the chest. And by doing that, you see her push herself like, I don't know, 25 feet backwards. You don't know what just happened. But before you can see what happened, there's Chromatic Orb coming right out of her fucking hands. It's gonna be fire. I don't know. I don't know what these things are.
Yeah, they probably don't like fire.
Yeah, they probably don't like fire.
She just
It's
pushes herself with the sheer force of Chromatic Orb.
yep,
So
Rational.
which one
reasonable.
you doing?
fire.
Well, I mean, who are you targeting?
Oh, the one that's in front of me.
Oh, that motherfucker dead.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
already
he's dead.
dead.
No,
Alright,
he is
He's
now.
almost.
Oh yeah, yeah. With that, he's definitely dead. Yeah.
Oh, I was like, yeah, no.
I imagine like a spider, he just like falls on his back and legs up in the air and shrivels.
Yeah.
Chromatic Orb is
Sure.
so fucking good.
And Braidless, you're up.
Alright. Braidless is gonna continue to whack this guy. Whack him once
Yep, that does it.
for 7 damage. Whack him again
Yep.
There's 6 more.
Okay.
That's gonna be my turn because I'm not blowing any more spots.
I see that we are not spreading out very well.
Death it is.
All right. It is Barthen's turn.
All right.
Join us in the line, brother.
I cannot see how you guys are lined up. So
yes.
You could ask if you'd like to be a part of the line.
You could just say that you would really like to not be hurt, and that would probably be nice.
If Barthen wasn't a Gen Z fuck, he'd be like Congo line.
I'm trying to think of something that would be similar to Congo line.
Congra.
Is that a
Yo,
Fortnite?
you guys doing a grind fest? Heck yeah!
Oh
my God.
What? Oh, fuck.
So he'll promptly go over, and whoever is like first in line, I guess he's going to hardcore just do his best to grind on them.
Oh, that's Renato.
This is not the... Okay, ask me, whenever we are not fighting for our lives, maybe. Definitely not you.
He's still gonna try it.
Alright, what are you doing again?
I'm gonna go grind on Renato, basically.
I feel like we should be able to contact Fantasy HR about this.
Like here? Oh, you're not there. Is that what he's saying? Or
I think
Like
so.
there?
Grind on a man.
yeah, sure, whatever. And I've decided at this point, just because I'm enjoying the variants, I'm not even gonna make you roll. I'm just gonna
You're just gonna choose.
I'm not gonna. No, it's not that I'm gonna choose. I'm just gonna I'm just eliminating the ones that we've already done.
He's coaxing the rolls.
No,
He's cocking
I'm just
them.
eliminating. Okay, fine. You can still roll. I'm just not going to use the ones we've already gotten. And I do technically have a backup list, so I do have an additional 8 in case.
You made
It's-
2 tables?
Yeah, just
I
in
rolled
case
a-
the first one sucked.
Oh
I
my
rolled a 1.
God.
We already did 1, so I'll just do. And we have 2 done, so I'll just take 3. Oh man, then this is perfect, dude. You a simp for Renato now?
Heck yeah,
Comes
baby!
by Renato.
S
Yep, he is trying-
S to the I to the M to the P.
Oh my God.
Were you guys a Phineas and Ferb people?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Emily,
There was a period
Emily big
where-
time.
There was a period where I decided to rewatch it during college, and this was a very formative time for Tyler because he remembers it in more detail than I do. I remember just coming home from class and watching Phineas and Ferb every day, and Tyler's like, "You were obsessed," and I'm like,
It was
"Good show."
It was kind of hard to talk to you during this.
Harrison wants his bedroom to be a Phineas and Ferb. We got it painted, but now we're looking for decorations. Surprisingly, yeah, basically. Well, but here's the thing: trying to find wall decals and like betting sets and everything for a show that's been off the air for how long now is
Well, you should just get a stuffed platypus.
I
we
knew
actually found
somebody
a area
who
that
did-
platypus wall clock. It's pretty nice.
No,
I
no,
knew somebody
no,
who did
no, no,
voice
no.
acting for that show.
Get you a stuffed platypus and put a fucking fedora on that motherfucker.
Yeah, he was a child actor that was in my Boy Scout troop, and ended up moving to California to go do some small time stuff. And somehow while he was out there, him and his sister ended up going to school and becoming really good friends with the writers' kids. And so they had him on for a couple episodes as background voice stuff.
Cool.
That's dope as hell.
All right, Barth and the Simp. You still have your action if you want to do something else.
Well, the dude you're simping for seems to be.
Is there a rock around me?
He, if you shorten him down, he's Barth and Simpson.
God.
Oh god.
I'll go.
Is there a rock or something nearby me by chance?
Like a decent sized rock, or what do you? Okay, what are you trying to do? Okay, tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you what if it's
This
Possible.
bitch empty. Yeet.
Yeah, sure. I'll allow it.
Yeah. Okay, that's what he does.
All right. Just give me a d20, and I'll say you got like a plus 3,
That's a 12.
so 15 to hit. So yeah, that'll hit.
That'll imply that he only has a +1 strength modifier, which is very funny.
So we'll do it. Yeah. So go ahead and I don't know. We'll do a d6 for rock damage. What you got?
Let's see. That is a 3.
So now the question becomes: do we think that Barthen has proficiency in rock?
I mean, it doesn't affect damage.
Oh yeah, you're right. So yeah, it would just be okay. So it'd be that. Okay.
I feel like it would just be like an improvised weapon sort of deal.
Yeah. So he looking weak, but he's still standing. So now he gonna take a bite. See, I try to abide by aggro rules, but it feels like it's been because we've kind of, got several sidebars that I'm like, what the fuck did Renato do last turn?
He
boofed a spell.
yeah,
attempt.
I
He did what?
flubbed
Yeah,
the inflict wounds.
I thought we went over we can't boof. You shouldn't boof anything. It's bad for you.
Right, so he's gonna take a bite out of Bradalus because Bradalus has hurt him.
You can
I'm
try.
sure.
Bro, I
6
totally boofed
hit.
this fucking hemorrhoid medicine the other day.
Ew.
What?
Heck.
16 to hit.
Nope.
All right, Renato, you're up.
Oh yeah. Let's put the
Boof some
hand.
good shit.
Yeah, we're gonna boof this rapier in his face.
Stop.
That's it.
All
Oh
right.
my god, the corpses are disappearing.
Eight piercing?
It's dead.
Ha!
In the brain.
Oh yeah, just straight through one of the eyes, and then kind of like flicks it off and puts it away. And he's like, "All right, very well done, everyone." And why are you looking at me like that? Just gonna take a step away from Barthen.
Gonna interpose myself.
Man.
Seems you have a little fan there, Renato.
Look, I can't help it if I am beautiful. All right, it is my burden and my curse. What can I say?
Hey, well, let's go see the people in the house.
Quiet.
And as you're walking that way, at this point, you actually do see. I would say Renato, since he's had a run-in. You do kind of see the misty figure of a little girl just kind of chuckling at you after you kind of head that way.
Ugh. All right, this place is not.
Just Renato.
Was it just me, or was it the rest of the party?
I would say that like they see the mist and stuff, but yeah, we'll say it's misty here, so they don't quite see the figure. They just see that it like odd
It is
mist,
misty.
kind of chill. Yeah, it's kind of odd that it's misty there.
Not only is this place bug infested, but it's also haunted.
We weren't hired for haunted, so see what they're up to.
To be fair, we weren't hired for the bug hunting either. Alright, Tiber, everything is clear. You can come out now.
He says, "Yeah," and he's still whispering, but he's like, "Oh no, I didn't mean to get rid of that. I meant to." And he says, "Yeah, we've thought that before, but they just keep coming and coming. I'm definitely gonna stay in here until."
Has this been happening very long?
It's been happening for about a week or so now, ever since we received a package from Neverwinter.
How very
What was in
convenient.
the package?
I'm honestly, I'm not sure. It was for one of the loggers. we thought it was just, like, uh, we thought it was spirits, spirits being alcohol, not spirits not being ghosts.
Ghosts.
Don't get ahead of yourself there, but continue.
But he said we thought it was just spirits, and so the camp was very lively that evening. But they opened it, and they were confused. Like I was up in my quarters as I am now, but from what I gathered, when they opened it, there was a confusion of it. So, like they kind of were puzzled from what I mean. They weren't from rowdy and raucous to a very quiet, and then within a couple 15 20 minutes or so, those beasts were upon us. And
Where is this crate
Which
now?
yeah, which camp? Because there's the north one and the south one. Which one did they receive the package?
it was in the north camp in which they were.
I'm
It's amazing
Okay.
how you can do that.
Okay.
gonna skip the pleasantries. I'm just gonna fucking bolt there.
All right. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
We will be back, Master of Westwind. Just give us a moment.
Thanks,
Okay.
fam.
All right. So when you get up here, you see the tents and bedrolls and the logs around the campfire. And up here, you actually do see signs of scuttle, but not like a big fight. You see parts of the bedrolls have been kind of wore away by the. I mean, at this point, you would know it's the onceg acid, and you see footprints that have been. You see them kind of there, and then they're scuttled and drug off, and you see where the onceg tunnel would have taken them down under with them, but those tunnels have since been collapsed in. But you see that you basically are able to, you could Sherlock Holmes it and like see the whole scene unfold of these onkegs coming upon them and basically just dragging them, like spraying them and dragging them under. Not a lot of fight though. It was done pretty quickly.
I don't think we should expect any survivors from this,
I
but I do think we should quickly search to find whatever might have attracted these creatures.
Can I make like a nature check or something? Specifically, do ankegs like eat live flesh like that? Good to know if it's kidnapping for eat or kidnap for something else.
They're creating dark spawn.
Hey, you never know, dude.
Yeah, sure. But we're gonna. So here's what we're gonna do because Isaac doesn't know 100%. So I'm gonna base the roll results off of what narratively makes sense. Right?
That's a 4, my dude.
Okay, yeah, you don't know. I was gonna say if you get it, I'm gonna do it off of what narratively makes sense rather than lore.
Right. That's fine.
Well, we don't know. So where's the box?
Give us the backs.
Okay, so
box!
you scurry around for the box. I'm not gonna make you. I mean, if you find a box in one of the tents, the box itself is empty, but you do see a note at the bottom of it, and you read it, and it says, "To my love, I know of your mistress, and I know of your transgressions. I hope these gifts find you well, and know that this will be my final farewell."
Fuck. You know
I don't suppose there's a return address.
Well, I guess we all have our reasons. What could have been in here?
Ankeg pheromones, maybe?
Can you just get those?
I mean, if it's from Neverwinter, I could imagine there's alchemical reagents you could purchase. Maybe Ankeg pheromones are useful for a potion or something. This is just me guessing. I don't know if that's what it actually was.
Well, whatever was in the box isn't in the box anymore, presumably.
Presumably. Let's hang on to this thing maybe, and maybe we'll find out more as we look around, or maybe we'll be able to, I don't know, bring it to someone who knows more.
Well, what happens if we exhaustively search the camp? Because that's where I'm at right now. Because might not be in the box anymore. Could be scattered around here somewhere.
Um. So give me, I guess, give me an investigation roll.
Bradle's just gonna help him with this.
Good job.
Or perception. I don't know.
Bradle's
We
does a
don't-
really shitty job.
We don't fucking see anything.
Double natties.
Renato's like, y'all look around the camp. Bradle's in there. Renato do 180, turn back. I'm like, I didn't see anything. Did you? No.
It's literally when I asked Tyler to find something. She's like, I don't know.
Fuck you, man.
Cool.
Renato.
Hey, I am the same
Tyler.
thing. I don't do scavenger hunts well.
Yeah.
You can describe the location, and I'm still not gonna find it.
Renato is not really actively looking. He's kind of like sitting nervously about the whole fog thing that we've got going on over at fucking Camp Crystal Lake over here.
Camp Clitoris.
Yeah,
That's
it.
what I thought he was gonna say.
So I guess the easiest thing to say off of that is Hiroto. You would notice that kind of where the box was positioned, like over in his tent, there is a pretty direct tunnel, like in close proximity. So you can assume that he was probably taken while he was in possession of whatever. Like he was probably holding on to whatever was in the box as he was drug in.
Okay, well, I think the source of our problem has been, well, taken underground.
I agree. Well, that leaves the question of what they're going to do with this place, and what do we do with all the provisions we delivered?
Oh,
So, Bartham, this is knowledge that you would have. The town master has not permitted you to release the funds until his brother Tybor has signed off on the invoice that he has received it.
So we literally just need to get that asshole to sign.
Tybor?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the dude
the guy-
in the...
Yeah, Tybor Westwind is the guy who's hiding out in the shack over that.
You see you're doing-
us.
Yeah, you're delivering supplies to him, but yeah, you can't release funds until he signs off.
Well,
I'm
I'd
gonna
say
be-
let's bring the wagon up and
Um,
offload shit and then get fucking paid.
I'm gonna be real with you, my G's. We gotta have my boy over there, Tyler, sign
Damn
off on that we you guys completed this before I can give you that guap.
That's not a real thing y'all say. Come on.
Guap is definitely is.
Oh, my
Because
God.
it's definitely on my list of Gen Z words that I looked up for the wild table.
I can't believe I'm more out of touch than Isaac is.
No, you're more out of touch than Isaac with Google is.
All right.
also, Tyler doesn't like keeping up with anything because
It's-
sometimes I'll tell him some pop culture news and he's like, I literally do not want to know. And I'm like, okay.
No, I don't want
Yeah.
to know anything about the Kardashians specifically. I don't want to know that the Kardashians exist. I don't want to hear about how they're doing or what they're doing or whatever. I want to
Well,
pretend they don't exist.
one of the suggested things on my phone today was that Kim wore just the shortest crop top ever.
Oh,
Really?
I actually know something awful that Kim Kardashian did recently, but we won't get into
Here
it
we
until later.
fucking go. Yeah.
Let's
I'll-
talk about Kim Kardashian.
I'll save it for after the D&D. How about that? Will that make you feel better?
Tyler.
No.
I
Yeah,
only
so
know
that-
because one of my friends was very, very angry about it. So
Is
Of
it
course.
the dress thing?
it was a dress thing, yeah.
Because it
I
matters
told Tyler
so
about it.
much. These rich assholes who have done nothing in their lives to deserve the amount of attention they get, but we all fawn over their every fucking movement as if they are literal gods among men. It's so aggravating.
Well, the reason that she got because people were really mad. She wore Marilyn Monroe's "Happy Birthday,
I know
Mr. President"
about
dress.
that, but it's
Yeah.
fucking.
So, Renato, as you walk across, you actually kind of stumble across. It's very faint, so it's not like hugely pronounced. But imagine kind of like the Bugs Bunny underground like hump,
Why is she
but
so-
like
Sure.
but like very, very faint. Like you just kind of stumble over it and you kind of notice like, oh, there's an unkegged tunnel
Uh-oh.
going from his tents to the center of the mist.
Uh-oh. Renato waves everyone over and he's like, I think that it may not be as over as we think it is.
Okay.
Well, do we think they're going to come back? Should we just cave this tunnel in and call it a day?
I mean, they can probably dig another one.
Yeah, they seem to be good at digging.
So you're suggesting, now let me get this straight. You want me, the 7-foot-tall lizard man, to climb down into this tiny hole to fight a bunch of bugs that I'll hardly be able to move or deal with?
I'm not
So,
saying
I
that.
am
The tunnel
am,
is
like-
the tunnel is caved in. It's much more
Okay.
so. Yeah, so it's not something you could like jump in. It is caved in. It's just kind of like the after, kind of like if we had like a groundhog tunnel, like you can kind of tell
okay.
their trajectory, but it's not necessarily something you could go into.
What were we saying, Ed?
I was gonna say I am like 4 foot tall.
That
Right
wore
now.
off. Sorry, I didn't tell
did
you.
it? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, never mind.
Yeah,
No.
that's temporary.
I'm not suggesting anything like that. I'm just trying to piece together what is currently happening here. If they abandon the logging camp, it's going to be very difficult to get these supplies signed off on.
If they
How are
abandon
we-
the logging camp, we just get them to sign off before we go.
I suppose so.
How are we supposed to get in there anyway? It's collapsed. They don't leave these holes open.
I'm not saying we go in. I never said we were going to go in. I'm just pointing out an interesting, like, factoid about what is happening. Also, is no one else noticing the creepy mist that is hanging about the place?
I'm vaguely aware of some mist, but like I don't think it's that creepy. It's just kind of like everywhere.
There's something about it that just,
Can
I'm
I
gonna
look
walk into the
deeper
mist.
into the mist?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so you walk into the mist. Give me a perception check.
Alright, Biba, just... Okay.
I'm gonna go too. Bye.
Bradalus will go with them.
God,
I don't
Damn
see shit today.
I just need one good roll.
How about
like,
that?
I've
Can,
tried-
can we,
Okay,
can we work
thank
on
God.
that one?
I have tried, like, I'm
Oh,
like,
man.
okay, move it here. Maybe they'll find it here. Move it here. God damn it. No. Okay. Okay. So, Bradalus, what you see in the center of the mist is you do see the same little girl that Renato sees now. But what you see is her standing over about, if you had to guess, around 10 small, like, homemade dolls, like almost voodoo doll looking things. And she just is looking over them and laughing. Playfully. It's not like a maniacal laugh, but she's just playfully looking and laughing on at these handmade dolls.
Guys, and he'll like turn Biba towards him and be like, "Does anybody else see the creepy little girl in the smoke?"
No.
Wait, aren't you the one that has the lemon cricket in his head? Is this another lemon cricket thing?
Once he's pointed it out, can I see it?
You kind of see like faint outlines and stuff kind of in the mist, but not the full apparition that him and Renato see.
I'm
Well,
gonna
can
walk
we see
closer
the
to the girl.
dolls?
What is it? The dolls are visible to everybody, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check out the dolls. What the hell are these?
Hiroto, I'd be careful. Do you not?
How are you inspecting them?
I'm just gonna kneel down and look at them first.
Okay. Give me a Arcana check.
A thing I don't have.
Okay.
Nope.
Jeez.
They glowy.
Can I pick one up with my,
Is it my imagination?
telekinesis so that we can look at them in detail, turn them around, you know, the whole 9 yards?
These look to be glowing.
That is fine.
Bro, why are you guys all playing with dolls?
Shush, we're solving a mystery. You wouldn't understand.
Why aren't you playing with dolls? Anyway,
I only play dolls with Renato, thank you.
Renato, I'd give you a chance at the Arcana check on this one too.
Okay. character sheet.
Please roll better than I did.
Well, you'll be delighted to know that Renato's not proficient. Oh my fucking god!
You technically did roll better than I did, because you got one better.
Technically, he rolled worse.
Yeah, well,
he just.
We're just, not doing good. I don't think we're gonna make any progress because we can't roll, and we're gonna end up going home without a fucking signature.
Radalus, you can give me a religion check on it. It says too, so we can try that.
All right. Give me just a second. Now, I will warn you.
If the paladin is
great.
not, God, how is religion not good as a paladin? Fine.
Roll above a 14.
It's good enough.
I rolled a 6, so I don't know what you're talking about.
God damn it!
I told you, I'm a CE paladin. I go.
Let's reread these numbers back. 13, 14, 6, 14, 13, 7, 6, 6, 6.
And Talos is just like, God, you guys couldn't catch a cold if it was in the room with you, and he just tells you the answer.
Pity.
No. But with those rolls, on the religion side of thing, you would recognize these as. Let me see how exactly they phrase it.
How Biba knows this is so funny.
So, basically, you would recognize these are totems of sorts.
Did someone say toga?
Rather roll on the wild magic table, please. No. Are these familiar to you at all, Biba?
Sorta?
So, like, totem. That is a very broad word.
it could be something good, it could be something bad.
Oh, yeah.
So, alright. I'll give you one last check, and then I feel like at this point I have to have consequences.
No, I understand.
Go ahead and give me. I don't even. Just if you can validate the reason for what role you're using, like whether it be history, intelligence, arcana, religion, anything.
Can I persuade it to tell me what the fuck is going on, kid?
I stealth roll to...
I have expertise in persuasion, goddammit. No, I'm just gonna do another religion. 14. Fuck me sideways, dude. This is amazing.
7.
Hey, someone rolled over 14.
All right, there's the there's the DC.
Oh my fucking god!
All right,
This
So
is the
Josh-
worst.
you would basically recognize these as totems that are meant to bring ill fortune to those in possession.
Hey guys, we really don't want to mess with these. These are bad luck charms.
So what you're saying is we should burn them.
Yeah, let's burn them.
Love how eager Biba is to burn shit.
I'm
All right.
really into lighting things on fire, but I guess I don't see any harm in
So,
burning them per se.
so
You just can't have them
given-
on your person.
given the way that this building was burned down as its destruction, it's actually fairly easy to find like half-burned wood and like tinder pretty easy to, to set up your fire.
Would like as Barthen being a Gen Z, I as a Gen Z also have knowledge of Ghost Adventures with Zach Bagans.
No, there are not ghost adventures, and no, that's where I have to draw my line.
Whoa, come on! now.
Definitely not.
There has to be like
We're
some
in
type of-
Faerun,
there's
you little
some form of entertainment that involves ghosts.
You're from Phandalin. Your entertainment is maybe somebody comes in and buys something from your shop.
Ghost stories to me is just
Maybe you huff some paint.
Yeah, ghost stories. Would ghost stories count?
ghost stories
Nah.
is just to me is just shut up and fill a hole filler.
All right, check.
Dang. All right.
I'm sorry, man.
We can't be together. Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black.
Can't even say it.
I know. So
All
fucking.
See you
right.
all-
Well,
see you
Beaver's
all-
gonna have a
see you all
nice, healthy
lighting.
fire going.
All right. So as you light this fire and you see the dolls of sticks and wood and hair, and upon further inspection you see like boar's blood and stuff, various like woodland materials. They go up in flames, and as that happens, you hear the same rumble, but you hear it growing more and more faint, and you're able to deduce that the remaining onkegs are leaving the camp.
Oh, so there
All
were
right.
more.
Also, you're able to deduce there were quite a bit more.
Like in the upper reaches of.
Like in double digits.
Uh-oh.
We could take him.
Yeah, we could have figured that one out.
There was an onkeg trap here. There was an onkeg trap here. There was an onkeg trap here. Sorry.
Boy, howdy.
And if you had gone just a little bit farther, Josh, there was one up in the house up here.
Oh, good.
So that could have
How-
been real fun if you went up there by yourself.
So what I'm hearing is we were matrix dodging pretty much all of the onkeg traps, jumping through so many fucking hoops to try to summon them. We couldn't roll anything to find anything or figure out what it was when we found it, and you took pity on us.
I mean, I was just gonna suggest burning them whether we got it or not.
Yeah, I would
They were
eventually have gotten there.
Alright, expertly done, everyone. Technically, through sheer virtue of no one else doing anything here. Alright.
I'll drive up the wagon to like bring it over to the building and start offloading shit.
Tybor, I assure you this time, my men, that they are all gone. We have your provisions here. We just need you to sign off on this order.
No, they still might be out there.
And he kind of listens, like you kind of hear him, he's like, shh, and you hear him kind of get onto all fours and put his ear down to the floor. He says, I think you're right. This is the most quiet it's been in since their incursion.
Yes, we found whatever may have been anchoring them, and well, we disposed of it. I don't believe they will be bothering you anymore.
Oh, great! That's good. And you hear him scooting all the stuff from back behind the door, and he opens it up and he says, come in.
You smell terrible.
Also, I would suggest, just for future reference, don't cheat on your wife.
Well, that's good advice.
You know what they say,
Yeah.
kids. If you cheat on your wife, you'll get eaten by ankags.
Yeah,
And-
apparently.
I thought you'd just get ghosted.
So he says, here, and he grabs the, for lack of better terms, the invoice, the packing slip, whatever,
It
and he
is. You
signs
can
off
say it
on.
in voice.
And he hands it back to you and says, also for saving my life, here, please take this. And he takes back and he pulls out a chest from the back and he just hands you the chest.
Oh, my good man, you are far too generous, but thank you. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely takes the chest. Also, yeah, he did get ghosted, technically. Alright, let's set aside that chest and pop that bad boy open.
Okay. You open up the chest, and
There's an onkeg inside.
You know,
it's actually an uncle egg.
Oh, damn it.
God.
with these insects and someone being like, okay, maybe it's safe. I feel like that this is like the immediate thing that happens after he starts to take a couple steps out in the Discord.
Stop.
Oh,
Stop it.
that took me a second. Oh boy.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to find this sheet. I didn't, or this page in the book.
You good, buddy? Oh, it was in the Candlestick. What the? Oh, the neutron purge. Yeah.
Not the neutron purge specifically, but
I know the
yeah.
Rachni.
The dude.
Isaac, did you like look too hard in the book and die?
No, I'm
You
just
fell in.
the item that's in there. It's in the book. I don't feel like
Oh.
it's
Oh, no.
applicable to you
Wait.
since you don't have a wizard. So I'm looking for something to fill it.
That's very considerate of you, man. Fucking shot ourselves in the foot by not having a wizard.
It's more considered than I'd be as a DM.
I think that's fair. That's fair. So what you see in there is a ring of resistance.
Any particular like how to say, like any kind of like vibe,
Yeah.
the aesthetic of the ring, like does it have like a little fireball on it emblazoned on it or something, or
Let me roll to see what it is and see if I agree with that.
It has a brain on it.
No, this is actually really good. You see a storm cloud on it, as this is a resistance to thunder damage.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna snag that one, fam.
that's fair. That's entirely fair. I like how
Yeah.
I like how he had to put this in a chest.
Well, it's like
Hey, you got that
Yeah,
ice.
well,
You got that
okay.
icy ice.
I'm gonna retcon it a little bit. I would say it's like a little chest shaped like ring box.
Yeah,
It's like
gotcha.
originally, yeah, it was definitely like chest size, but since I retconned the item, we'll say it was like a small like jewelry chest.
So Braidless is all iced out now.
But yeah, and so he says, "Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess I'll start. Hopefully, word doesn't travel too quickly about the missing loggers, and hopefully, I can find more employees to come work with me, so I'm not completely ruined up here. But in the meantime, I guess I can rebuild the damage."
I think a general call for a lot of loggers will clue people off well enough, but maybe you can spin a story in the meantime.
Yes. And I mean, if you happen to come across anybody looking for work, feel free to send them my way as well. I might give you a referral bonus, and he kind of winks.
I like the way you think, my man. We'll be back off to Fandolin in the meantime. There were some were-rats looking for employment, but
Don't know if that's who you want logging with you.
whoa,
Hey, they wanted to be dicks. They wanted to be dicks.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's about that time. I hate to do this to you guys. I really do. But the game's just out to fuck you guys. Because you roll every time you enter a new location. And when you
this
enter
fucking
this-
dragon's finally here.
The dragon was rolled in this, so it's about that time that over you, still in the air, you see. Oh, I gotta get to the right layer to move it up. God damn it! Dramatic effect. You see a young white dragon just circling over you as he is eyeing you. And that is where we will pick up for next week.
Suspense.
Haha, we're in danger.
Alright, I'm gonna instantly head to bed. I'm sorry, I have to get up really early.
You're good, buddy.
Yeah,
Thanks for
buddy.
hanging in there. You were fucking
Yeah.
champion, dude.
Good night, Abe. Good
Hey,
having you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you
Even
for
though it was kind of forced, but
thank you for doing what you did. Fuck you for doing what you did, but thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you
Yep.
for your
yeah,
service.
I did it well. Thank you.
I mean,
I'll-
it was Abraham doing it or me doing it. So.
I think
Yeah.
both of you are going to be tried at Nuremberg.
All right. Good night, Abe.
Later, buddy.
Night.
Well, of all the sessions of D&D I have ever played, that certainly was one of them.
Yep, it was technically D&D.
It was a D&D session. By all accounts, it was amongst D&D sessions, a D&D session. That was solid, dude. Fucking God, I cannot believe. It's really funny combating in my head the desire to hear more and to laugh, and also the okay. At some point, we have to stop this. We have to, in good morals, stop this.
Yeah, I didn't really take that in consideration.
No. It was funny. It was good. I think we can all suspension of disbelief to a certain extent.
Yeah. Well, and to be honest, this quest isn't super. It's honestly not connected to the narrative at all.
Right.
So I was like, well, if I'm gonna meme on one, might as well do this one.
Well, it was very fun. It certainly made it more memorable. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
For all the wrong reasons.
I had fun. You know what?
Yeah. Well, that and Abraham's been kind of.
I'm still recording.
No, you're good. He knows.
A
Like,
little shit.
yeah, he's a little fucker. No, but he's been. He's
Wanting to
within
get
the
back
last year. Well, no, within the last year, he's been DMing for a couple people, and he's without a group,
Ooh.
and so he just kind of like, yeah, no, and it's fine. Like he's right now he's busy, and so he's like, I'm starting to look, but not actively, but he's like, I still just like, kind of want to flex that DM muscle, and so this, gave him a method to kind of. He wasn't full on DMing, but he still had a way to direct narrative.
I need to prep D&D, so I'm gonna go ahead and listen to a lot of oh god, I can't even think about Gen Z musicians.
Billie Eilish.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pump some Billie Eilish. That's gonna be my prep music.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
the
and
bad
it was funny,
guy.
like, it just kind of hit me. I was just like, man, like, I was like, oh wait, I literally have a Gen Z brother. Like, why am I putting in the work to learn Gen Z lingo?
I blame no one but myself.
Look, it's a story that only could have happened in Candlestick, I'll tell you that much. Those true player agency being respected in the narrative is what I call that. It's absolute peak verisimilitude. God.
He
Can't
did
say we don't try.
Yeah, and I mean, he did a pretty good job at like 80% keeping it within like fantasy
Oh
possibility.
yeah,
like,
no, Barthen's just weird.
Like it's not like he's well. I mean, he did it every now and then, and then we kind of had to be like, actually, it's this instead. But it's not like he's like, I pulled out a Glock and start cleaning that up. Like,
Here's what it is. Everything Barthen said is just what Thieves Can't sounds like.
Speaks in Thieves Can't. Oh my god, please don't make our Thieves Can't canon canonically.
I can't because I'm
Gen Z
going to eventually have a character with Thieves Can't, and I'm not doing that with him.
he actually speaks Minionese.
God. Brandon.
Minionese is actually no. He speaks interpreted Minionese. Minionese is just Gen Z, but you can't understand it.
Yeah. I still have a timestamp for the Christmas episode just so I can listen to Josh doing that, because it's an instant dopamine shot. Speaking of Thieves Can, I keep on forgetting to ask because this is not at all pertinent. It's long-term campaign stuff, LTC stuff. Brandon, with Arathir, are you okay with me, him being adopted? Are you okay with me dropping Infernal for Thieves Can't? The reason why I'm asking this is because I am going to eventually take Rogue anyway. Also, he's a Harper. Like,
Brandon's
Also,
still
I
here?
am going to be leaving because I'm really fucking tired.
That's fair.
Yeah, go to bed.
Go to bed, honey. Brandon might be dead.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'll just have to ask him at a different point. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Alrighty, boys. I am going to go. I don't know what the fuck.
I do have one question for you,
Yeah.
Tyler. Just for stuff
Where do you
way
get off?
down the line. Who the fuck do you no? Who the fuck do you think you are? No. So what exactly is your relationship to Victoria and Amalia again?
Victoro and Amalia. Victoro was Renato's uncle.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me double check this. Yeah. Ren's father is Corrado Castellanter, who is someone that I made up.
Yeah.
And he is the younger brother of Victoro Castellanter. After Victoro and Amalia perished and Corrado died of, I believe I put it down as disease. Renato is the heir apparent of House Castellanter, but
They got Ligma.
they really nah
Gotcha.
fucking they got Ligma'd so hard by the three of you in Dragon House.
Wow.
Fucking happened. But yeah, he's the heir apparent of House Castellanter, but because the family is in such bad disarray, that doesn't really account for very much, and he has been fucking off for 2 years, not seeing
It's an
his...
inheritance, and he gets an inheritance, and it's just an IOU.
He's a fun.
The
They still
the
have
best inheritance you have received is Hiroto.
I mean, yeah, it's true. There is money, but he's mostly like, you know, he's a fundy, but he's been really just slacking off, and he doesn't really want to inherit the family business, so he's just been like skipping off fucking around for 2 years while his mother and his I believe his cousins are back at home. Just his mother and his extended family are just in Waterdeep for 2 years. Like, all right, when's the rightful heir gonna come back? Not.
Oh,
So yeah, Brandon.
okay.
I had a question. This is much later down the line, but for a long-term campaign, Arethyr is a tiefling, but he was adopted by dwarves. That's always been set in stone. I am eventually going to take Rogue on him, and also he's a Harper, and he used to be a Red Sash under Durnan, and he's just generally familiar with the underground kind of area of things. Are you okay with me replacing Infernal with Thieves' Cant with him?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I think it's fun if he can't speak Infernal.
Or would you? Well, if you're gonna dip Rogue, I'm fine with you just acquire.
It's kind of weird to like have Thieves' Cant
Yeah.
at level 9.
Pop up.
Yeah, or level I'm level 7 will be the Rogue dip. It's gonna be Bard 6, Rogue 3, and then after that I'll figure out where I'm going.
Rather, would you not rather instead of Infernal take Dwarven?
I already get
And-
Dwarven from backstory stuff.
Okay,
Trust me,
never mind.
I've already accounted Dwarven.
Well, short answer yes. Long answer yes.
Okay, I will make note of that.
Yes.
Short answer yes. Long answer yes.
he has a character sheet, but a lot of it is up in the air, you know, for various reasons. But okay, I will make note of that. Preesh. Okay,
Yeah.
that's just been like a question that I've been like meaning to ask for like a long time, and I just keep forgetting. So
Well, there you go.
thank you, sir.
Yeah.
And then before that, you'll have to deal with my fucking my wereshark, my thick-skinned wereshark. I went through every single shifter race and realized that the two that I thought were the coolest for the wereshark idea were redundant with some of the Order of the Lycan features. So I just took the shifter that gives him thicker skin. So he just gets like, you know, shark skin whenever he shifts. It's great. It's gonna be a fun character. I'm dual wielding now. What do you say you wanted to play again for Strahd, Isaac? You're doing like a bard?
Creation bard.
Okay, that's dope.
That you were gonna dip Rogue into, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know.
What I'm talking about. I'm going
I
to
also didn't realize that Strahd went that high, because I was like, bard kind of Bard kind of falls off, but then it pops back, and that's why I was thinking about multi-classing. But if we're going that high, it pops back, so I might go straight Bard.
It depends. Like, I don't know what Brandon's plans are. I don't know what Brandon's alterations to the module are. In my experience, I've seen it go like 10 to 12 most often.
You'll at least hit 10.
Okay. Yeah, then I might just go straight Bard, because like that
late game magical secrets, that's a big one. The level 10 magical secrets.
But like 7, 8, and 9 are kind of. I think 7 and 8 especially are just kind of meh.
They're spell levels, you know. They 4th level spells are kind of weird for Bard.
For the flavor of Bard I'm going for, it's gonna be tricky with Bard stuff.
Sure.
Because, so what I'm building is she's kind of gonna be a stuck up. I haven't decided what her craft is gonna be yet, but it's gonna be an odd one. She's not gonna be a typical bard. Like I was kind of thinking between like pottery or sculpture, like something that's not as
Carpentry.
something that's not as accessible, like, you know, with like a musical bard where you're like, play me a song. Like it's something where a refined craft.
A very cool thing that my friend Chris and the other D&D group, in our Planescape campaign, he plays a spirits bard, and she doesn't use an instrument either. She actually uses tarot cards for her. All of her bardic inspiration and all of her things like that are all like omens and readings. Like mid-combat, she like throws out like, the strength, yada yada, you get bardic inspiration, that kind of thing.
But the reason I'm kind of leaning that way of having something that's a little more concrete with her craft is because being a creation bard, like she grew up like refining a skill on craft, and then because of that she learned the magical side of it. So something having a little like a result of a lasting result. I mean, obviously there's a result when you sing a song or something, but like making something and then it just having it.
Mm-hmm. It's like,
so I've decided
it'll be like the scene from that Patrick Swayze movie. I understand. So,
but she's going to be very much a I'm going to put her more in a utility side. And she's not going to be kind of just the nature of excelling in a craft. She's going to be a little stuck up and kind of high and mighty.
Got it.
To the point where she's not going to want to really get her hands dirty on anything.
Okay.
So she's going to kind of do a lot of utility, like here's like kind of, I'm going to help you to do the dirty work. Like, so it's going to be a lot of buffs and a lot of utility, but not a lot of like getting in the thick of it kind of build.
So 2 pirates, a body stitcher, and a pretentious arts major walk into a bar.
All of them are subsequently lynched by the native Barovians.
Yeah, well, you know, Galt can wear a hood. We'll figure out what to do with Emily's
That's
goblin.
rude. I am a native Barovian. I will not stand for this.
Oh, they will. If you're seen doing what you do, they will more than happily lynch you alongside.
I voted for Strahd.
Nobody knows what I do. They just know I'm the weird guy that lives in the house of
my
there's
character.
some weird rumors about.
My character draws a picture on a napkin, and they're like, "It's a witch! Lynch her!"
You're like, I'm calculating the tip.
You know,
It's just a tip, guys.
I remember Brandon had a character that he played whenever.
I will myself out now.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna play.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Because I said it's just the tip.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I'm gonna be playing it. My other group just started Wild Beyond the Witchlight, like literally yesterday, and I'm going to be playing a Creation Bard in that. A Creation Bard, and then a Dip and Paladin later.
The only thing I'm kind of still trying to figure, like, the only thing that sucks about these kind of classes, and there's a couple others too, is the whole, like, there's so much room for it that it's just like, okay, I gotta keep track of, or, like, at least, maybe not to the cent, obviously, but how much things are actually worth, so I know what I can actually create.
Right.
So I have to reasonably think, like, I mean, not going to get exact because I'm not going to keep track of that, but
Of
like
course.
reasonably, like at this level, I could probably have something of this, like so. But it's so nebulous that that's the only thing that I'm like, yeah, okay, it's
I
going to be a
don't-
lot of rule pool.
I don't think Barovia is the best place to start a small business, for what it's worth.
Well,
Um,
but it's not so much that as much as it's the I need this. Would I say that that's worth more? Because it's like your constructs are
I see
they
what you're
can't be
saying.
they can't be worth any more than your bard level times 20.
Right. I see what you're saying. Well,
So so it's more so just keeping like narratively like, okay, this is about where we're at. This is kind of things of that value.
I think if you're not a dick about it,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be mostly a rule of cool, but at the same time, like, I gotta like, all right, level 1. I designed a Panzer tank that we are storming the castle with.
Have you considered? Sorry. So this reminds me of a character Brandon played like years ago when we did like a West Marches thing with my old DM Liam. He played Ifar, who was a pretentious art major, but he was a barbarian. Have you considered like a bard that has like a paintbrush or something that paints things into existence or some shit like that?
There's a character in what the fuck, Black Clover. That's that.
Maybe, I don't know. Like, I'm still trying to catch some flavor. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want it to be super on the nose. Like, I want it to be a little. I don't know. Like,
You don't want a Doodle Bob episode.
right. But no, I'm not.
Now that you say that,
Devo, how about? That's
Yeah.
fucking.
But no, like, I don't know. It's
Well, there's a lot of different tools to look at with it.
because I find that the characters that I build that are different are the ones that I play best.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, when I try to build fairly stereotypical, like, straight up characters, they kind of just get lost in cliches.
Sure.
So, like, Sinras, Walker, Jeremong, they've all been flavored differently than what is expected of those classes.
I'd say like look at some of the available like crafting tools. See if you can figure out some shit with the brewer's supplies.
What's your craft? Getting drunk?
Yeah.
Oh, so a liberal arts major.
Yeah. Just like take a look at some of those. Maybe something will scratch in there. I don't know. Usually, what I do is I find art and then I work off of like a piece of art that I really enjoy. That's how I did Galt, because I was like, oh, fucking orc pirate, hell yeah! Oh my god, he could be a wereshark. It spirals once I find something that's nice to look at.
Like, I'm kind of leaning towards like sculptor, but at the same time, I don't want it to be like oh, you're a bard, do a trick. Well, I'm a sculptor. Oh, we don't have supplies, so your craft is pointless.
You always have a little bit of clay on you.
Yeah.
You just
Like, but
frantically
time,
working it within his pocket, and people are just like, "Stop! No, what are you doing?
you have a
Stop it."
constant supply of Play-Doh.
Are you happy to see me, or is that a large chunk of clay in your pants?
You just. I just had a thought. Your fucking craft is okay. Yu-Gi-Oh, not the cards. What were the little orbs? What were they called?
You're talking about Bakugan?
No.
What the fuck?
It was a subset.
Within Yu-Gi-Oh?
It was like it was within Yu-Gi-Oh where they weren't dueling with cards. They had like these little balls that.
Oh,
they, like,
Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Dungeon Dice Monsters. Yeah, you fucking just throw.
Yeah,
like
they were dice, not.
Yeah, let's go back to dice for me. Like,
Hey, I mean, it worked out great for for Rush,
Right.
didn't it?
yeah.
Oh man, that was something.
Actually, that would actually be technically that would be the fourth mention of it, because I think Walker had some Ruby die action too, didn't he?
I think Vriska Sorkat's Ruby Die did show up somewhere with Walker.
No,
Like
I
it was
don't think
Bree.
so. I
It
don't
was
remember.
Bree.
I
No,
think
I don't remember putting that in the campaign.
I think he got to do it like once. It was like a very one-off thing for like a desperate
I think
situation
maybe
or
I
something.
used it as. I feels like I don't know.
I feel like he did do something with it. Like it was like
It
a
was
very
minor, like it was a flavor thing more than
yeah.
anything.
It was
but
super minor. I think it might have been like while we were fighting Yanogu, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'd have to listen to literally all of Descendant Avernus to figure it out.
All right, get to it then.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of time at work, and I'm almost done with Spy X Family, so I think the English dub is caught up too. So,
Damn, already, dude?
I mean, yeah, I've watched like 3 or 4 episodes a day. Like, it's only like 10 episodes right now, dude. They only did one season.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, you know what you got to start on next, right?
Yeah.
Don't.
Gaia.
Don't.
Gaia.
Wano
Gaia.
arc.
No, I'm
Wano
not.
arc.
I don't start at the
Wano
end.
arc.
I'm gonna start at the
Wano
very
arc.
fucking beginning. I'm gonna start with Shanks getting his arm cut off, and you're gonna like it.
That's not where it starts, but okay.
I can't. It's been a long time, dude. It's been
Luffy's
a
in a
long-
barrel,
I w-
and
And Zoro was like tied up to a post or something.
dude, I
nope,
was.
that is not even the beginning.
Do you
Wait,
want to
that's
know?
not. I thought that was like the first episode.
Nope.
No.
That the first episode is he's on a pirate ship with the pink-haired guy, who is a little nerd bitch, and he gets broken out of the barrel because he was in a barrel in the water for some reason.
Riveting.
I did not remember that at all.
Do you want to know
Then again, I definitely watched was it the Deke dub that they had?
the
Or
4Kids dub?
The 4Kids dub, okay.
You want to know how in on original One Piece I was? I had a friend whose cousin was super weebish. I'm pretty sure he's gay now. I don't know how those two connect. That's the two
was about
things.
to say,
That's the two things I know about him. But
Gay weeb, got it.
yeah,
All you need to know.
we sat down and watched the first 4Kids broadcast of One Piece, like the very first one in the United States.
Yeah.
He was super excited. I was at his house, and that's what we did. Oh man! And then I was like, "Yeah, this is awesome," and then I never ran with it.
Yeah, I don't know why I fell off. Like,
I love pirates. Like,
yeah, I just kind of stopped watching it, but I didn't really have like, and it's not
It's
even like.
intimidating to watch now, right? Like,
oh yeah,
I
It's
tried to get
not
into
that bad,
fucking
but-
Naruto, and I got like 4 seasons in, then I was like, "Buh." Too
Naruto's
much.
even harder because there's actually filler in that show.
yeah.
There's
Whereas
tons.
One Piece has like 6 episodes of filler total.
Naruto is
The closest you get to filler is like recap episodes.
Mhm.
Also, One Piece is intimidating but entertaining. Naruto is bad.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm not gonna
now I
defend
hear
it.
what
I don't
you're-
give a
Li-
shit.
now you're-
Listen.
your hot takes.
Naruto is unironically better consumed through video games than actually watching this show. Like, I'm not even joking. I got like a very solid general grasp on the story just by playing Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, and I also got the fun of playing Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, which absolutely fucks as a video game.
I mean, all you really didn't know about the whole plot of Naruto is Sasuke is a good guy, Sasuke is a bad guy, Naruto and Sasuke kiss, and then Sasuke is a bad guy, but then he's a good guy?
The plot with Naruto is that Naruto is the least interesting character on the show, but he is
Correct.
He is a vehicle for everything interesting to happen at and towards, which I guess he serves pretty well in that regard. And
Pretty
then,
interesting that the MacGuffin is the guy in the party, huh?
yeah, well, that's
He
the thing.
is the titular MacGuffin.
That's the thing, because like I spent the entirety of Naruto not giving a shit about the title character because he's a boring, generic shonen protagonist. Like at least Goku's like funny, right? Naruto is just like an annoying little shit of a shonen protagonist for the entire show, and yet still at the end of that show with the whole thing that happens at the end of it. No spoilers, whatever. I don't know if you care or not.
We're fine.
Yeah, no.
The
He
end.
he gets the thing, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The thing with Naruto versus Sasuke at the very end. I still felt that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, why am I caring? So it was at least still. Say what you want about Kishimoto, and there's a lot you can say about Kishimoto. But the man knows how to write like a good fight scene and how to end things satisfyingly.
Pain? Naruto versus Pain is still one of the best anime fights ever.
Oh, it's hype. It's hype as fuck. Like whenever he shows up on that frog, like fuck yeah.
And then Pain literally builds a planet on his ass.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I just wish the story was as good as the action.
Yeah.
Well, now you're asking a lot.
It's Naruto has so many peaks and valleys. You know, it's like
It really is. It's like tuning exam, peak anime.
Lit-
Immediately after the tuning exam, ass.
Oh,
See, that's where I fell off. I made it through tuning exams, and then that's literally where I was like, "This is no."
Then Sasuke runs away, and that arc is hype because you get to see everybody kind of like show off after the tuning exam.
yeah.
And then he goes off with Jiraiya, and that's not hype.
Fucking,
And then
you remember how hype the fucking Zabuza shit was? That was dope
Yes.
as hell.
Zabuza, amazing arc. Everything surrounding Zabuza, ass. Like,
Like fucking the thing with Naruto is, I wish that they could restructure it to where Kakashi is the main character, because all the best stuff in the show ends up surrounding Kakashi in some way. He ends up becoming
It's
just
ver-
the
So-
most
so you just
interesting
want-
and cool character ever.
So you just want Jujutsu and Kaisen.
I guess I don't really know anything about Jujutsu
You
Kaisen,
should
and
watch
I don't
Jujutsu.
Watch it,
really-
motherfucker.
I just don't really care. I looked at it and I don't really. You have to understand that, like, again,
you should watch it.
I just
Their
You have
mentor is
literal
literally-
free access to it and a plethora of time.
I just look at it and it doesn't look interesting.
There-
Like
The
nothing about
mentor is literally the best mentor character ever. Like,
You have to understand that I very shallow with first impressions, and I just look at the cast and nothing about them interests me whatsoever.
Yeah, it's because you literally haven't turned the show on.
I,
They're literally the most interesting shonen characters, like,
yeah,
period.
it's so good.
it's very low on my list. That's
It's
just,
like
that's just how it is.
It was one of those sleepers for me. Like the only reason I really got into it is because the movie came up to movie theaters and my friends wanted to go, and I was like, yeah. And like, well, it's a prequel movie, so you're not really missing much. And I was like, okay, fine. And it was really good.
Is the fucking Fred Durst face tattoo looking motherfucker the main character, or like
Kind of.
okay?
So he doesn't always have the face tattoos. The face tattoos indicate that he's been, like, possessed by a demon.
Sure,
Yeah.
standard anime shit.
The show is literally all about, like, demon possession and that kind of thing, so...
Alright.
It's like, yeah, it's Naruto meets Bleach and Yu Yu Hakusho, basically.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
everybody
fucking
literally-
hate Bleach, so that's not
No,
exactly
it's
the point of
not-
this thing's favorite.
It's not... That's not... That's a misconstruing of what it is. It's really not like Bleach when you get down to it, but...
I feel it's Bleach vibes, not like Bleach story, but I get Bleach vibes.
Bleach got good vibes. I get that.
I'm not, yeah, story and like what it's about, no,
Right.
but like tone.
The way
and
it's
vibe.
written is not anything like Bleach.
Bleach is literally like if you took a guy saying, "Hey, wouldn't it be cool if this stuff happened?" Yeah, and made that statement into an anime, but never actually do anything with it.
No, it's got Bleach tone and
Okay.
vibes, but nothing like story and what actually goes on.
Gotcha. Like I said, I'll be real with you guys. It's extremely low on my priority list, but I'll consider it.
It's a quick watch. It's only one season.
Really?
Yeah,
watch.
it's
That-
like 10 or 12 episodes.
That makes it a lot more palatable. Okay.
That's what
Yeah.
we were trying to tell you. I would
Yeah.
not suggest
I-
a 20-episode season.
You've been
except-
trying to get me to watch
except for
One
One
Piece, you
Piece.
piece of shit.
You
except
fucking
for One
liar.
Piece.
Yeah, no,
You
I
literally
binged,
didn't let me finish my statement, except for One Piece.
I binged Jujutsu Kaisen in like 2 weekends.
Okay. Yeah, that makes it a lot more like swallowable. I could fuck with like
Gluck.
10 episodes. Yeah, gluck gluck. I want to finish Spy X Family, which I will probably do tomorrow. And then after that, I'll see what the fuck I feel like doing.
It's fair.
You'll do as we
Um,
say.
Evidently.
Yeah,
Um,
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Fire Squad.
I haven't gotten to start that yet, so I can't
Me neither.
recommend it.
I don't really vibe with I'm very like removed from anime. This stepping
He's good.
this stepping in to like watch a couple things on Crunchyroll is like the most investment I've done with anime since I was in high school.
I'm probably about to dip into Overlord.
Oh no,
It's-
I tried to watch Overlord and that wasn't gonna happen.
It doesn't look like my kind of thing. Is that the one with the fucking
Skull meme.
the skull guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, I got really tired of seeing so many people named that. The dude's name is fucking awful. What is like the fucking
Ainzul Gon.
That's such a terrible
Voice-
name.
English voice actor, tremendous.
If you like isekais, Isaac, you should watch the Hero is OP but overly cautious.
I hate isekais so much.
Overlord is, you know what? I don't know if it's really a spoiler to say with regards to Overlord. There is no issue that is not overcome. Period.
Yeah.
I just wish Demon Slayer wasn't so cringy, because Demon Slayer,
It's
like when it's
horrible.
good,
That was
yeah,
a
when
good-
it's good, when it's good, it's good. But when it's cringy, it's like this is an
It's the most Naruto style show I've ever seen in my life. It is literally just like ass plot, insane fights. That's
very
the
pretty.
show. Yeah,
It
it was
is.
like
immeasurably pretty.
people are like, "It's so pretty, you need to watch it." And I'm like, I cannot watch pretty shows that are also
Yeah,
ass.
yeah,
I'm
but you
sorry.
also turn it on and you get that very first scene. Yikes!
Wait, I kind of love. Which one are we talking about?
Demon Slayer.
What scene? Which I'm drawing a
The
blank.
graphic, goblin. Oh,
You're talking about
Shit.
Goblin Slayer.
I'm talking Goblin Slayer. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not watching Goblin Slayer out of principle.
yeah.
That's like
No, I like. Sorry, I don't
talking
watch it. I don't. Yeah, I was thinking Goblin Slayer,
there
but
was
I'm just like, man, I've like clips I've seen. I'm like, when it's good, I'm like, I wish that this wasn't like the most offensive anime possible right now.
yeah, exactly. There was
like
this one
Berserk.
fucking see,
No,
but
deep.
Berserk
Yeah, sorry.
Berserk fucks hard as hell. The thing they do to what's her face is still like I felt really unnecessary. Like you could have done a lot different shit. There was this one like weird isekai thing, and I don't like the genre, so I wasn't into it in the first place. But like there's someone in one of my Discord servers who was like really into it. It was like yeah, Advent of Healer or something like that.
Oh god, the one about the white mage that like actually is fucked up.
Yeah, well,
It is extremely fucked up.
yeah, because I was like, all right, I'll Google it. Like, it looks like every single isekai I've ever seen. Wait a minute, news article, anime under hot water for graphic rape scene, and I'm like, all right, we're not gonna touch that one.
I'm about to finish up Kill la Kill.
I fucking love Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill's my favorite
Kill la
anime.
Kill's dope. I fucking, you know, my favorite is still Space Dandy. Space Dandy's my
Really?
shit. Oh, I fucking love Space Dandy.
How do
so
you
much.
feel? How do you feel about Kill la Kill, Isaac?
I really enjoy it. Like it's
Okay,
It's,
I will say, what's the other one that they created that everybody hates?
Gurren Lagann. I love Gurren.
No,
Lagann.
not Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann is a treat. I love Gurren Lagann. It's newer than that. It's the one where the kids fuck to power the robots.
What?
Darling in the Franks.
Darling and the Franks. All right, look, if you can get past a couple episodes of kids fucking to power robots, then Darling and the Franks is also very good. It just did not end in a way that people liked because he doesn't do happy endings. So like,
I mean, I enjoy Evangelion. So kids fucking is fun.
Yes.
it is basically. I
I'm
know.
glad
Like,
we're not streaming right now.
We are actually. I never stopped.
oh, no.
Oh no.
It is really like it's almost exactly Evangelion and like
Time
that-
for Isaac to move states.
No,
Yep.
it's fine. Yeah, they're. I like. I know you don't, Josh. I
hate
love
Evangelion.
Evangelion. But it
It's so
really,
fucking bad.
it really did kind of like put a mark on the mecha genre, to where everything is a deconstruction of it now, to where
Yeah.
we're starting to deconstruct the deconstructions.
Well, Darling in the Franxx is like very, very heavily, very, very, very heavily like borrows from Evangelion, like
Yeah.
all the way down to I think it's just a better version of Evangelion, but
Sure.
people didn't like it because
Uh, I mean, it's hard to match the what's the it's hard to match the iconicness of it, I guess, is a good way to put it. I don't know.
Gotta finish Kill la Kill. Then, like I said, I don't know. I'm gonna try. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I have hit or miss tendencies with isekais, so I'm not like set
I'm
on.
telling you, the hero is OP but overly cautious is actually just like a 20 episode treat.
Or I could try to get back into Demon Slayer because like I just can't handle the side character. Like I had to take a break from it because the side characters are literally the worst.
The show's ass. Don't do it.
Old school, fucking. I mean, old school comparatively, fucking. Wow, I love it so much. Soul Eater, fucking.
Fucking fantastic.
Such a great show. It also has Black Star.
In the same vein, I love Fairy Tail. I know it's like technically trash.
I can't do it. My college roommate was like super Fairy Tail to the point where he literally learned Japanese because there's a shitty like Fairy Tail MMORPG that's strictly in Japan.
Jesus.
Do that, but...
And so he legitimately learned. Well, I don't think he learned like Japanese in general, but he learned enough to play the game.
Right. There's
Japanese.
I just I fuck with Soul Eater so hard because everything about it just makes it incredibly evident that the artist is like a huge Gorillaz fan, and I fuck with that vibe so hard.
Yeah, no, Soul Eater was very good. I need to rewatch it.
It has the hypest intro ever, by the way. I don't think
Another
anything
one
will ever
was
beat the original
Dr.
intro.
Stone was really good.
That's actually what I was. That's what I was talking about. Another one that was on my radar, but it just seemed to disappear was Dr. Stone. Like
Dr. Stone, COVID kind of fucked Dr. Stone. It is coming back.
Okay.
It's just they kind of got fucked by COVID, so...
That is an ugly ass main character. Holy shit, that dude fucking sucks. That is terrible.
Who?
Whoever the fucking green like onion looking motherfucker.
Yeah. No, all the characters look like ass.
That is horrible.
Sorry, dude. They look like Yu-Gi-Oh protagonists.
Who did that? That's
They're just
awful.
He's looking at the main character of Dr. Stone.
Oh, yeah, no, they don't look right.
I can't believe that's real. That's like a joke. That's like a fucking.
That's how you know it has good plot when the artwork's bad.
I guess so. Yeah, it works for Dragon Ball Z.
It's very good.
Oh man, I have a friend who is an art major who he fucking hates how Akira Toriyama draws stuff.
Yeah.
And he never like shuts up about it whenever I'm consuming the Dragon Ball content. I was like, fucking John.
The proportions are really fucking bad.
John, I understand they all look the same. I love it anyway. It looks so. I guess like
half of them are related. So
yeah, from a technical standpoint, I'm sure that like it's not the most impressive art ever, but it still fucks severely. The way that Akira Toriyama draws like just his diagonal slanted eyes, just I don't know why that just sticks with me so super hard, but I love it. Maybe technically bad, but
I mean, to be fair, if Dragon Ball wasn't like 90% of people's first dip into anime, and if it wasn't created when it was, it would fail. It would fail me. Like if Dragon Ball came out now, it would start.
Have you watched One Punch Man yet?
it's so fucking good.
If you haven't watched One Punch Man, I think you just need to do yourself a favor and do that first.
It's really fucking funny.
It's slow, right? To kick off. Like I've tried the first.
Like maybe an episode is slow. Like
I watched the first two, and I'm just like, I don't know. It just seems.
It literally has Kamen Rider, dude. Come on.
It's kind of dry for me though.
It gets really ridiculous really fast. Like
Okay. Maybe I'll give it another go. It just was a little dry. Like I could tell it was like trying to be funny, but I'm like, this is like dry humor, and I don't fuck with that.
I fuck with that super hard. I watch a lot of Monty Python, so dry humor is my shit.
Yeah, like British comedies. Like I'm just like I mean I get it, but it's like not funny.
100% my shit. Not for everybody. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other shows that Isaac would like. I really think, like, Darling in the Franxx you'd probably end up liking. It's way more serious than Kill la Kill.
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing like cocaine whenever I watch an episode of Kill la Kill.
That's
Kill la Kill
what's
is
so good
like-
about it.
It's like, here's an insanely good plot that is, like, mired with, like, just insane jokes. And I love it so much.
Can I?
Well, and the pace doesn't slow down. Like,
No,
really,
it's insanely.
I'm really showing my preference for like 2000s or pre-2000s anime here, but like fucking dude, have you ever seen Fooly Cooly?
I have no idea what that is.
FLCL
kind of
Fooly
read
Cooly?
out, what'd you say?
No, it's
a
no.
little robot-y, so.
Am I? It's my internet. Am I good now? Hello?
Better, but not perfect.
Nah, I'm gonna have to scoot anyway. Just watch Fooly Cooly. It's really fucking good. That's all I have to say about it. It's one of the best animes ever made.
I'll check it out.
Anyway, I'm gonna dip. Thank you guys for playing. That was delightful. It's always good hearing from you boys. Y'all take care.
And next week there'll be like 75% less memes.
I'm not mad about the memes, dude. It was funny. It was genuinely funny.
I mean, honestly, I was just kind of, yeah. Every now and then it's fun. Like, I know I can't sustain an entire day. I mean, I can, but I know it's not.
Yeah, I was about to say, oh, ye of little faith.
Yeah, no, I straight up could do a whole meme campaign, and you fuckers know it, but I spare you.
Yeah, another week of this, and Brandon might quit on us.
No, he knows that if he quits this group, it's over for our friendship. I'm kidding, but also
You're all
maybe.
polymorphed into Smurfs. All right, here we go, fuckers.
All right, and you all get a racing cart.
So we're putting the Smurf into Avernus.
Oh my god.
The RuneScape pirate shanty starts playing. Oh.
Now, this is one thing you'll need. He rode in the car and...
Josh is playing Bad Lyricist Smurf.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play